stay seated.
So,
Don't move.
What do you want? Tacos or burrito?
like, comment, subscribe if you would like a taco or a burrito.
I don't think Twitch does any of that.
If you're into Baldur's Gate,
subscribe.
Yes.
Baldur's Gate.
Oh my goodness. TBD.
All right.
Comment, follow, and subscribe.
Yes.
Not like right next to the mic.
If you do, I will probably punch you.
My
Square
goodness.
in your pain gland.
So, last we left off,
Doctor, you should.
we were outside of Baron's Keep.
Yeah.
You just finished freeing these two poor goblins from their animated prisons
And their lives.
and their lives.
Which, wasn't worth much.
Oh, no.
So, you are currently standing outside of Baron's Keep. I think that's where we left off. You just knocked him unconscious and then...
Yeah, we literally didn't even loot yet.
Yeah. So, that's where you guys are.
I think we tried to loot and they had nothing.
No, we said, okay, it's too late, let's loot later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, that's where we are.
Joseph, can you help me loot the bodies? Very well.
I help as minimally as possible.
I'm gonna do everything in my power to fuck with you. You know that.
Yes, I know. You've been doing it, and I really.
But you have no idea I've been doing it 20.
I have.
20. Ooh, nice.
Yep.
I'm not stupid. You're the only other caster in the party.
Between the two of them, you
I
find...
don't know I've been doing anything with.
Between the two of them, you find... Let's see, that is... 16 gold and... 4 bites of stale bread.
4 gold apiece.
And then,
Sorry, 16
Jorgen.
gold, 5 gold apiece.
yes. So, Jorgen witnessed this, right? Or did he just... I can't remember.
Yeah,
hang out.
he didn't really have time to do anything, but yeah, he was there.
Okay.
He was in the thing doing nothing.
Oh yeah, he was trying to shoot through the...
That's right. The window just...
He just clanged off the armor, though.
That's right. I'm remembering now. The details are all coming back to me.
I should have been reviewing while we were waiting.
So...
Yeah, we actually... Wow.
Oh, do we want to throw the chat up top?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So...
I've been waiting this whole time.
Well, we can't throw it up when we're not live.
True.
I know, but he said, why didn't we do that earlier?
Oh.
Oh, hey, there's a timer. It's actually useful. Actually, I went to Netflix, so that'll take a while. Oops.
Turn my sound off so I can
No,
throw
it
the
was
chat
actually
up
really
on my
quick.
side also.
Please.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So, Jorgen pops his head out, looks at the bodies, and looks at the rusted armor. Goes over to inspect, and with your roll, you would probably notice this. The armor that they are wearing is inscribed with the mark of the Brellish military. It's the armor is rusted and corroded now.
Okay, I was about to say,
yeah.
I thought there was nothing left of the armor.
It's unusable, but I mean, there's still pieces left.
Wait, we are in Brilland, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And this, Jorgen mentioned earlier as you approached the keep that Jorgen is a little bit of a history buff, military buff. He mentions to you guys that the keep was at one point a fort that the Brellish army used in the last war. And then when they no longer needed to station troops there, they left it and moved on to a different front. And it's mostly been abandoned, but the fact that they had animated the goblins, not gnomes, were trapped in animated armor may lead to that it may not have been left altogether unguarded.
It makes sense if they were doing. I mean, they made Warforged for the war. Why wouldn't they make animated armor?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I'm assuming I know what animated armor is. Is that too far?
No, it's not too far out of line. I mean, Warforged are basically like animated armors given souls.
And I'm from Magic
Maybe,
Place.
possibly. We don't know that.
Warforged have no souls.
It is a hot topic in Corvair whether Warforged are considered like living beings or not and have souls.
I'll meet you halfway and say animated armor don't have souls.
Yeah, that would probably be yeah. Think more like
They're like golems, basically.
More or less.
Where they have instructions.
Yeah.
Which are
We don't have any napkins out here.
Which are apparently
We
to
have a napkin out here.
which are apparently to trap goblins for reasons. Whoever did this was an asshole, but at the same time,
I'm surprised the goblins.
I'm impressed.
I'm surprised the goblins didn't ask for help.
I mean,
if you guys like actually interrogated the goblins,
Well, they.
I don't think that was ever gonna be able to happen.
probably
paid
no,
the
probably
toll.
not. But
Yeah, we
lot of-
paid
lot of
the
things-
toll. We're the only people who ever paid the toll.
A lot of things could have happened, but that's what did happen.
Now I highly regret like not having catapult, and I could have just fucking catapulted it in her face.
That would have been amazing.
Here's your fucking toll.
And I take catapult every time I can. It's such a fun spell.
It's just a shame it's not worth taking.
It's so much fun.
Not when you're level 3.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, when you can upcast it, it gets pretty cool.
Well, anyways,
So we should keep
the-
an eye out.
the
You
keep
think we
is
should go into the keep and see if there's anything of interest there?
Jorgen loves that idea, being a military buff and a fan of adventure.
Well, we're kind of already on a mission, though. We have to come back this? Well,
No, we're
not
taking
really.
we're taking the train back.
Yeah.
I mean, we might as well. If we are late, we'll just say, "Well, you took away all of our guards. All of our guards."
Mm-hmm.
And aren't paying us enough.
So should we leave
Emphasis on.
anyone out here while we go in?
Maybe we
watch
can
this stuff.
maybe we can find a place to stash the wagon.
So, looking at the keep from where you are, there's a small road that heads up to it. The road is maybe 120 feet long or so, and it leads to an outer gate. So you see, like, the actual keep is like a stone building. It's cut like 2 stories tall. There's a couple towers, lots of windows that you would expect could be used to like fire arrows from, etc. To defend the keep. And then there's what you would assume would be like a courtyard with a wall surrounding it. And there's one gate that has a road leading from it to the main road, and that's the road that you are standing in front of.
Okay, well maybe if we probably just take the cart inside and it would be safe at least from view.
Yeah, I mean, we as long as we're taking out things as we're heading in, then we won't have to worry about anyone getting behind us and going after it.
Could we is there like a parking brake we can put on our ox?
If I had mending, I could break the axle and then mend it back together when we come back.
Do you have mending?
I do not have mending.
How would you suggest that? Okay.
I thought about it.
It's a spell that I saw somebody cast one time.
I thought about learning mending, and I realized that was literally the only use of mending.
Huh. Do I know how to do that?
You can if you...
Mending is fun
Take a
with
long
chains
rest.
if you can easily break chains.
No, it's at every level. You can switch it for cleric.
Oh, for cantrips, right?
Yeah. No. I can only spare its death.
I'm not even sure if I can know mending.
You're
Alright, well, let's just bring it
an
inside.
arcane caster, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Mending's not very difficult to learn.
No, I
It's
feel
like
it.
I think it's literally every
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, all arcane... well, not warlock, but yeah.
As long as it doesn't cost all the gold.
Warlock is an exception in every.
Warlock is an occult caster. That's how they do it in Pathfinder. I think that's a good idea. Occult caster.
Makes sense.
Like have it instead of like divine or arcane, just spread it into like natural, divine, arcane, occult.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
that.
it's a better system because then when you're a DM like me and you want to be like, oh, there's no arcane casting. So if you cast a spell that's an arcane magic, then that's like a bad.
There's a little bit.
Anyways, let's play this game.
Like
We don't have a lot of time
honestly.
to play.
There's a little bit of overlap.
I want to try to keep it going.
Yeah. So, you guys are looking at it, deciding how you're going to proceed.
I think.
Just bring it inside, tie it up.
Doesn't Dormick have manacles?
I believe Dormick does.
He could manacle the the axle to something.
I remember him doing something with manacles.
And
he doesn't have it in his equipment.
Oh really? I could have sworn
He might have used them.
I don't think we used him for anything. Maybe I don't know. He just has 3 muffins, a feather token, explorer's pack, which might have mana. Nah, probably not. Yeah, doesn't have it.
Picked up manacles. It might have been
Finnick. I think Finnick has the manacles, but we don't have them, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just bring it inside, tie him up, and I guess that's about all we can do. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We have rope. I have rope.
As long as the oxen doesn't wander off, I mean...
Well, we're tying the oxen down, so it can't wander off, really.
It is.
Bro. Do you even not?
So,
Can you not?
Yep, that's all I got. So.
all right. Well, let's, I guess, go inside. There might be something worth interest in there.
Okay. Heavy armor.
You look like you're in heavy armor. All right.
That's a sound mine make.
No armor.
All right. Well, I guess let's get moving.
So.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Avenger. Ah! I don't know. That's not quite it.
You talk like Heavy from Team Fortress 2.
Dormick being ex-military would probably be a good person to bring along.
Ex-special forces.
Okay.
Bring me the gun.
So, as you approach the keep, you get to the road. Basically goes along the outside of it and then makes a right turn into the courtyard. So it's not like you're going directly at the building. You're going like if the road were to continue straight, you would miss the keep altogether. But then it makes a right-hand turn into the courtyard.
Okay.
And so as you get to this bend, there's an archway. There's basically like an archway gate in the wall. In front of you, you see the remnants of a broken ballista, and then it's a courtyard beyond. There's 2 wooden buildings that you can see off in the distance. If you'd like to make a perception roll, you can, or you can get a closer look if you want to move closer.
Sure.
I think you're the only one who can.
Hey, that's actually good. 23? 23.
23 is a damn good roll.
It's the best perception roll Tina's ever made. Normally it's sub 10, even with guidance.
Yes, so probably about maybe 120 feet from where you are. You're maybe, let's say you're about 30 feet from the gate.
Okay.
You see the remnants of the broken ballista in the gate. Looks like it might have fallen from the top of the archway. And you see maybe 100 feet from you, but 120 feet from the gate, a huddled, looks like a huddled body might be someone. They look like they're in the middle of the courtyard. Not moving, but
They're huddling?
as in like on the floor.
Oh, like in the fetal position.
Maybe.
Hey, there's a body over there. I'm gonna go check that out, I guess. Does anyone want to come with me, or are we all just gonna... It's just not... It doesn't look like it's moving or anything.
I trust in your abilities.
I'll follow and be ready to firebolt.
Alright, I'm really sneaky. You should sneak first. Guidance.
Are you really sneaky? At least a 16.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
And then...
18.
18. And I can't remember if your armor gives you disadvantage or not.
No.
Okay.
It's, I don't think it does. I think
it's
I
medium
picked
armor,
it
right?
Chain
specifically
shirt?
to-
No. Chain mail, yes.
It is chain shirt because I
It was
didn't
chain
want.
something. I remember that.
So I got chainmail for free, but I sold it and then got chain shirt
Okay.
instead. It was less AC, but
You know,
more
this
but
is-
quieter.
And you can wear it under clothes.
Yeah, which is what I wanted it for.
Okay.
Aesthetically. Ooh, 11.
Ooh,
Okay.
So stuff.
So,
Chink, chink.
as you
Max guidance.
as you enter through the gate, the broken ballista kind of it's like right into the gate. You have to kind of like skirt around it if you don't want to, or you can try to step through it or over it.
Does my halfling nimbleness affect this because
yeah, you
it's
should be
a
fine.
size larger?
It is a size larger than you. It's a rather large ballista for defending like keep walls.
It's not a halfling
Yeah, you
nimbleness.
can get by it just fine. Acrobatics check for you though if you want to move through it, or if you can want to skirt around it.
Sure, I'll try to get through it.
Do it. Natural 1.
I mean, it's cocked, but
You could push down. Right.
it was on the corner, dude.
You can push on the 1. I can see.
He's in a character.
You're not Joseph in real life. 20.
20. Yeah, I mean solid enough. You're able to avoid the pieces of the ballista without any problems. Are you moving in as well, or are you trying to sit back from a
I'm
distance?
comfortable.
Him,
He's not being
Zormik,
helpful.
and the dwarf are all inside. I'd tell you the dwarf's name, but my
The
notes aren't.
Wind Whisker.
inside the
Thank you.
the
Yeah,
cart.
Whisker.
Jorgen
Okay.
Wind Whisker.
So as you move through the gate, you get a better look at as you're now entering the courtyard. You get a better look at it. To your immediate left as you enter, or basically, let's just say it would be to the south if you were like looking at the main map. Looking to the south if you're looking at the main map, but we'll just say for this case to your left as you enter.
Let's keep it
There's a pond. Sound of with your perception roll, you're able to hear there's some splashing around and the occasional croak of a frog.
That's not a very good croak.
And the wooden building that's immediately in front of you, the larger one, it looks like it's like a stables. And then there's a smaller wooden building on the far side of the courtyard, probably about 200 to 300 feet away.
Nice.
As you are now a little bit closer, you're able to see that the body on the floor is clearly not moving, and there are markings on the ground around it.
I think he's sleeping. Go check on it.
I'm like 30 feet behind you.
Oh,
With your
sneak up closer
perception, well, let me tell you this because you might change your mind. Because you had a phenomenal perception roll.
I did.
Those markings on the ground are also just kind of peppered around occasionally. They look like scorch marks.
Oh,
Not large, but definitely focused.
I'm going to look around. So this is in the middle of the courtyard?
Yes.
The body?
The body is in basically like the center of the courtyard.
I'm going to follow up. I'm going to like put up my hand to tell him to stop. And then I'm going to like start making my way towards the walls. And I'm going to, I guess, look along the walls for any signs of like what might have caused it. Because it seems like something was fired at it.
Okay. You're looking at the walls or
Or, I guess at the walls.
I'm
Like,
sorry,
I'm going along the wall and I'm kind of looking for any like. Is
Okay.
there anything like
Oh,
protruding
okay. So
from
are you
them,
like
or-
so you're basically like back to the wall, like skirting around it? just
Yeah,
kinda
like
see
I'm
what you
looking
can see?
around because as far as I'm aware, there's a bunch of fiery pot marks in the center of this place.
More or less.
Yeah.
If you'd like to make an intelligence check, but if you have proficiency in perception, you can add your proficiency bonus.
19 plus intelligence, but I can add my proficiency modifier.
If you in perception, if you have proficiency in perception, you can add your proficiency.
Then 21.
All right, so it's a good roll. You can tell that it's not a random assortment of pockmarks, as you said, scorch marks. It looks like the scorch marks more or less followed a distinct path, just kind of occasionally, and they seem to mostly focus around the body and almost form a trail leading from the gate.
I go back and I kind of just try following that trail that I'm noticing.
Looks like with that roll, it's easy enough to see. It may look like a kind of serpentine pattern, just from the general direction of the gate towards the center of the courtyard.
Okay. I take out like a copper piece, and I place it every time it changes the direction, I guess.
Are you following the scorch marks?
Yeah, following along the path, like to the side of it, I guess. If that's what it looks like, it's like a path to follow. I'm a little confused, I guess.
So like,
oh no,
if you were to connect the dots, did you break it?
Yeah, but I can just print a new one.
Okay.
You broke Johan.
Oh no.
Johan's fine. Just the crooked ground he was standing on shattered.
Honestly, print him with a circular base.
I can't.
Well, you could probably just edit the base.
Yeah, I could actually just remove him from the base. But
okay. Well, anyways, like if you were to play connect the dots with the pock marks, it would make like a zigzag, basically almost connecting the archway to the body.
There's like a zigzag of scorch marks from the archway to the body, and I don't know what it means. I think like something was firing at it, but I don't know if it's like a magical thing or not. Oh, I have an idea. This is the perfect use for you. Joffrey, go walk that way.
Interesting.
My unseen servant walks towards that, walks from...
Hang on.
It has weight to it, I think.
Need to check something.
And the ground shifts beneath Joffrey's feet.
Joffrey has been more useful than I ever thought Unseen Servant would be.
Especially since it's free.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Unseen Servant, you usually think of that as, like, a useless spell.
Is that a cantrip?
It's a level 1 spell that I get for free.
It's also a ritual, but it's like, wait, it takes way too long to make it rip it.
It's your special spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you cast it as a ritual?
It once a day for free, just as a...
But you can't ritual it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you can't?
No. Well, I mean, maybe. I know the spell technically.
Is it added to your spell list?
It's just like, it's like darkness for Tiefling.
Okay.
I think they're added to the spell list, aren't they?
No, there's some that are. This is not one of them.
Okay.
I have 2 that I can just cast.
Because I remember there being some shenanigan, like some people complaining online about like healing spells getting added to the wizard list. And with the Mark of Healing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wizards, they can heal.
Yeah.
Oh man,
people got a little bit
butthurt
about it. 'Cause they were mostly concerned about like unlimited healing at like 17th level or something. Like.
Yeah, but it's not added. Not all of them are added to the spell list. Some of them are just you can cast it once a day.
Plus at 17th level, like.
Yeah, and at 17th level,
it's
level
like,
2 spell doesn't matter.
Yeah,
and
cares?
It doesn't count as a wizard spell.
At 17th level, if you're casting Cure Wounds every turn, then that's like the least of your problems.
and I think your level 17 stuff, it has to be a wizard spell.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing, is that the thing got added to the wizard spell list.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is why it would get abused with the, like, whatever that high level thing was that let wizards spam it.
Yeah.
Anyways, you were sending out Joffrey, and I needed to see what happened here.
And if he doesn't seem to weigh enough, I'll have him come back, give him like my backpack, and have him do it again.
So
Pick up
the body.
Are you always aware of Joffrey's position?
I mean, he's an unseen servant, and I don't know much more. I can give him something so I can see an item floating. Okay. I'll give him a copper piece, so we just see a floating piece of copper.
And
Google, nobody's talking to you. Shut up.
Isn't it concentration too? So you know if you just...
I don't even know. I just know I get to cast it once a day.
Yeah.
What did Google ever do to you?
It starts listening to me
randomly. It is not concentration.
I didn't think it was, but I wasn't sure.
Anyways, well...
It is not concentration.
So you gave him a copper piece to hold, and you see a floating copper piece. Okay. Yep. So... anyways, as Joffrey walks forward from the gate, he gets maybe 10 or 10 or so feet from it, right around to where the first scorch mark is.
Mm-hmm.
Gets a little bit past it, and then
He has an AC. Of
I know he does.
10.
10.
Well, he gets pelted as this bolt of fire looks kind of like a firebolt, but not quite. Just fires from one of the windows in the keep just above the main entrance, and let's see.
He has 1
Does
HP.
have hit points.
He does have
Has
1
one
HP.
HP.
Well, he just
My copper!
the copper
the
drops to the ground.
Does the copper get shot?
Well, you sit there, you look at it. The copper is definitely beyond like the first scorch mark.
Mm-hmm. So don't step over there. Is there like a way to skirt around this scorch mark area?
Well,
If we had more unseen servants, we could tell.
You could teach me that spell.
I mean,
I could do that.
the furthest scorch mark, at least from where you saw the fire come from, is right in front of you guys.
All right, I'm going to take the
It's
dodge.
about 10 or so feet from the gate.
Going to take the dodge stance. I'm gonna just start
Walk through
walking
it.
around the right side and try to get to the building that we want to get into.
Okay. For this, give me
Hey,
a rock.
As I'm doing this, go see if you could like turn off the tower because you're a wizard and you could do that kind of stuff.
So
right?
are you just trying to estimate like a radius, or
I'm literally just trying to walk from where the gate starts along the wall to
like the stable?
Huh?
There's 2 buildings.
So there's 2 buildings.
in the courtyard. There's
Yeah.
the larger stable, which is closer to you, and it almost sits against the wall to the right, but not quite. Like you could walk behind the stable if you wanted to.
Okay. And
But-
then where's the garrison building? Like the stuff
to
we're
your
trying
left.
to get in and loot at.
To your left.
To my
So
left?
from when you're standing at the gate, it would be at your what is that? Like 9, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Do we...
11, like 10, 11 o'clock. Sorry.
Did it look like the unseen servant was... Did it look like it was aiming for the copper piece?
Oh, it hit the unseen servant square in the chest.
Okay, so even if...
Where you would assume the chest would be.
I don't know how tall it is.
So even if we're invisible or something, it'd probably get us.
Well, he wasn't seen, so
Yeah.
that'd follow. Okay.
Damn it. Because I could do something with that, but...
All right. Well, then I guess I'll do the thing I was. Go check up if you can get. You can like do something to get in the tower. I'm sure. And then just see if you can turn off the thing. I'm gonna walk around the left side and see if there's a safe way to get to the thing, the building.
How am I supposed to get in the tower?
So let me here.
I don't know.
To
Wizard
give you guys a
You're a wizard.
better
You can-
visual, so you can like see
You're a
the
wizard.
general shape of the
Do
courtyard.
it.
I have a marker right here.
Oh, perfect. That one will probably be better
Ooh.
than my skinny little marker. So, I will just orient it to me or whatever.
You can always have north facing that way. That's what I do.
North. Okay. So,
No, don't ignore that north and south. North is always away from the DM.
Okay,
that
north
makes it
is
easier for
away
everyone.
from the DM. I'll just orient it to the map that I'm looking at least, because even on the map that I'm looking at, north isn't north. But yeah, just so it's easier on me. That's the gate, and then I'm not gonna make it to scale, but
That's fine.
that wall goes that way. There's a stable over here. There's a door that you can see right there. Sure. There's this. There's the pond around here. Definitely not to scale, but just letting you know.
That's fine.
There's the other wooden building over there. That one's like sitting against the opposite wall almost. And then the keep is over here with a little there's the entrance doors right here, and the firebolt came from the second story of basically this little outcropping right there. And there's like
Okay.
a circular kind of thing over here.
See, well, I thought the firebolt came from here. So that's what I was
It's
confused.
like you guys are here,
Yeah.
and here's the road that goes that way.
Okay. So then this.
And where are the... Can you put the pockmarks down?
So, like I said, not to scale. There's a body that is, we'll say, right around here,
Okay.
and there are pock marks that are like boop 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 boop.
Oh, okay. And where did Joffrey get hit?
Joffrey, like I said, not to scale, but Joffrey got hit like 10 feet in front of you guys, like right there.
Wow.
And then this is the garrison building?
That is just another wooden building in the courtyard.
So there's a stable.
So the wall goes all the way around this way, and then this is the garrison over here.
This is the garrison where the thing... Okay, that's what I've been trying to figure out. It's like, what?
Like, this is the main building that you saw.
I thought the thing that was shooting the fire or whatever came from this...
Oh no,
That's why I was confused.
there's a ballista remnants like in the archway though.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna try to go.
You're gonna try to go this way?
Yep.
Okay.
Dodge stance, and then we'll see how far I go before I.
Okay.
Get murdered.
Well, if I get shot at once, I'm not gonna continue.
You would see that there are windows in this building. There are windows here, 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 and here. Well, you wouldn't see that one just because of where you're standing, but...
You can make an educated guess.
An educated guess.
Yeah. I'm still gonna try to see how far I can get. Like, if I get shot at immediately, then I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
So just dodge stance, going that direction. So shield up.
Going that direction along the wall, you, the gate, like, the actual, like, archway gate means that you have to, like, kind of move forward a little bit if you want to get out from under it.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever gets me to the side of the wall.
Mm-hmm. Just, like, keeping your back to the wall. You move a little bit, you get outside the gate, move a little bit forward, you come back towards the wall, move maybe 10 or so feet down the line, and then that window that's closest to me, you see right there. Your dodge stance, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Then that is... Oh, shit.
Big damage.
Yeah. That is 14 fire damage.
Alright,
As
I'll go back.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative, just so we can have it ready.
Alright.
As
Roll for Dormant, too.
Joseph mutters to himself, why am I rolling initiative?
I hear bolts of fire being shot.
They're not from me.
15. Was that firebolt? Because you used 2d8 and it's 2d10.
It's modified,
I'm just
but
kidding.
yeah.
It's still pretty high for that.
Or it's either a higher level firebolt or it's a very, very strong scorching ray.
Very strong.
Higher damage dice scorching ray. Fuck you.
Alright. Who's got the thing? You got the thing? Oops. Do we have any caffeine?
I've
There's
got
a
like
bunch of
half a
soda
bang
in there.
right here if you want to finish it.
Oh, I don't like that flavor. It makes me throw up. Sorry. I don't want to sound. I don't like to sound picky, but
I'm just like taking tiny sips at a time. I've been working on this thing for like the last hour.
Let's do the initiative before you go.
12.
Okay.
I know, but I don't know it. What is it?
15.
Okay.
It's
Dormick was first out of 20.
Enemy 1 at 12.
Yeah. Should have had you do this.
yeah. I'm
Oh,
not.
God.
What small?
What was yours, Azure?
12. Coke or Pepsi?
Should I bring another box next time?
We're down to 3, so that's probably a good idea.
What are those blocks? That is the ocean.
And how far are we into the initiative?
I don't know. How far are we?
Oh, have you? I mean, have you put everybody on?
Yeah.
Okay. Enemy 2 at 3.
Stealth crinkle.
So from where you're standing right now, you're about 120 feet from the garrison where the
Oh, wow.
where the bolt came from.
Alright. How much damage did I take? 14?
You took 14.
Alright.
Resistance.
I rolled really well.
That doesn't help.
For fire damage, it does.
No, resistance gives you.
Oh, I think of the one that wizards can do as a
Absorb elements.
Oh,
Alright,
absorb elements.
what's next? Thorwick isn't really there. Joseph isn't there. Azure saw that.
Okay.
I give you a muffin.
Right?
As you cycle.
As an action? Or
I-
I'm too far away.
Oh, I thought you had already headed back.
I don't know. Did I? He wanted me to. I don't know what's happening because I rolled.
You got shot at, and then you went back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I'm just back.
Yeah, you're just
Oh,
back,
then
and
yeah,
we
got
can keep the initiative going and just keep skipping enemy 1 until I tell you.
All right. I'll eat the muffin.
Tina screaming like a little girl.
Probably not. She probably was like, "Son of a bitch."
Do I see anyone that could have shot the firebolt?
Give me a perception check.
It's a damn warforged.
4.
I mean, it came from the window.
All right. Well, this place seems fairly dangerous, and I have no idea how to get in.
Yeah.
Let's just go, I guess.
Okay.
Not really worth dying over.
Yeah, I mean,
Just shoot
I
nothing.
was thinking like darkness or something, but if they can hit invisible things, it's not worth it. Let's go
Yeah.
back.
All right.
Sweetly.
Yeah. We go back towards the cart.
I go in. It's taking so long.
We're already moving.
Do you go in after we've already left?
I walk past you. What's taking so long?
You walk past us?
Yeah.
And then say what's taking so long after
Yeah,
we've
as
already
we're
left?
walking by, yeah, I'm like,
Oh, it shoots fire and it hurts.
And there's nobody to
It
attack.
shoots fire way harder than you do. It almost killed me.
that's not much of a feat.
Well, I mean, it shoots more better fire than you do at enemies. At allies,
Dude.
You're still there.
So I see all of this. Can I make an Arcana check to see if the runes are magical in nature?
what runes?
The marks?
Yeah.
They're definitely they're very similar to the firebolt spell, or marks left by the firebolt spell.
Oh, okay. The dead body, I'm going to mind slither it.
I mean, you mind sliver it, but
Right.
you don't
Feel
feel like you hit anything.
Alright, I'm gonna firebolt it just for shits. And then
Disadvantage because it's
Yep.
prone.
It didn't have a mind
Wow.
that you
That's
felt was
16.
there.
Does a 16 hit the dead body?
I mean, yes.
Okay. 9 points of.
You've rolled better on that dead body than I think you have on anything living.
I mean, the body now has a very significant scorch mark on it.
Yeah, I leave.
I was like, what is he gonna try walking in now? It's like, I don't believe you.
I mean, he'd take less damage than we would.
I don't have absorb.
You're fucking tiefling.
Yeah,
Half the damage.
I'm a black half elf, sir. Black high elf.
So you're gonna choose to take the full damage instead?
No. I'm just gonna.
I choose to take the full damage.
Well, yeah, let's get going.
Yeah, we load back up.
Yep. Off the rails.
Yeah, nothing seemed.
There's
It's a very, very strong front door. Couldn't get that. I couldn't even get to the door.
whatever voice is guiding us isn't giving us good clues.
Well,
I think that was.
anything that's in there, it's safe until we're good enough to get to it.
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. Maybe we'll come back later, or I guess we could always just try hopping the wall somewhere.
I don't have
What was
that
your
capability.
original perception check?
23.
Oh, yeah. No, that's definitely good enough.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
It's because now.
My only other idea was going all the way around that.
But even then, you probably still would have gotten shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
well,
I need 120 feet.
You
Probably
see a
all
bunch
that.
of goblin wizards.
you all right? With your and you also had a very decent intelligence check.
21.
The furthest mark, if you were to just kind of continue that like in an arc, say from the window, it wouldn't quite reach the stable, or at least the front half of the stable. And then the farther it gets, it's harder to see, but it doesn't quite reach. It's a large courtyard. 120 feet doesn't quite reach the walls.
But
At least not the far walls.
But what we want is here.
we want to go through the door.
And from what we've seen, we
And
don't
with your
have any reason
that was with your intelligence check, you could basically
to figure out the
see
arcing.
figure out the arc. With your perception check on the far wall, just behind there, like off to it's my left a little bit. There is another smaller gate. It's not a gate. It's more like a door,
Smaller gate leading where?
like into the wall.
Like
Yeah, it looks.
leaving, or would it be connected to this by
I
any
mean,
means?
it's like in the wall,
Similar
like
to
it's a
this.
door. It's similar but smaller.
Okay.
So we could get to the other side.
Yeah, as we're leaving, I guess he was like, well, I guess there is a door on the far side that we might be able to get to if we walk all the way around. Not around the outside, around the inside. I don't know. It seems risky.
Very well. Go.
Okay.
Sure.
I look behind me. Are you guys coming?
Well, you said you were going. I didn't know you needed help.
You never come with us when we got to do something, and I figured you didn't want us to come with you.
I was reserving my inner forces.
Do you guys hold your hand, buddy?
No. Alright, I'm gonna...
Tina goes and like touches his calf. Guidance.
I guess I'll skirt around here. Do I need to make acrobatics?
That's a willing creature. Are you a willing creature?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, sure, you can make an acrobatics check to skirt by the ballista.
I'm very good at these. That is a whopping... Oh, that's actually really good. 24.
Yeah, you're able to get by it without touching any of it or like bumping any of it.
Alright. Do I see any scorch marks over here?
Not that you see. The only scorch marks that you see are leading more or less towards the body.
Just here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You do it. I mean, the stuff that I drew isn't to scale, but yes, you are walking along the wall away from the keep and nothing is happening so far.
He went all the way there! And then I don't have a miniature.
I hold a
for
firebolt.
so I'm gonna use
Ready at that body as I'm walking along.
this broken guy.
Unless it's further than 120 feet away.
I mean, from where you are, no, it's not further than 120 feet.
Do I see anything new on this side of the...
You see the back side of the stable. There's about 15 feet between the stable and the far wall. There don't seem to be any entrances into the stable on the between the wall and there. Yeah, not on that side. That's the only entrance that you see so far. So you get to the stable and you're like inching along. You get to the door. You haven't been shot at yet. You're not exactly in direct line of sight to the window right now. You feel like if you were to poke your head around the corner, you would be, but
I do it really quickly.
I mean, sure. How quick do you want to do it? Make a dexterity check.
You're no longer guidance. I didn't re-guidance you.
6.
I mean,
It's not very
you poke
good.
out and you're about to pull yourself back. You kind of lose your grip a little bit, and you're just you haven't been shot.
I flip them off.
I mean, you do so.
Take that, Warforged.
Constructs. And then I come back in. Okay.
He also hates our wagon. Anything constructed.
I wave the others.
That's not the building we want.
It's a stable.
I walk over.
I mean,
There might be something useful in here.
But if you can get to it, that means other people can get to it, which means it's probably empty. That building nobody's gotten to, I'm pretty sure. Guidance. I walk away.
I check for traps, I guess.
I mean, sure. Check for traps in the stable.
Traps, see if it's locked, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. 10.
Oh.
I mean, it doesn't look like it's trapped.
Okay.
jiggling the door, not like.
I'm
It's not even like a
picturing
door
half
handle.
door.
It's literally just a handle, like
Like a little loop.
Is it locked?
yeah, like a not a knocker, but like a hanging handle, like
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
rope going in. Yeah.
I open it.
Yeah.
The whole thing explodes.
Let me just get all my d6.
Oh, and I need to roll in Discord. It's too large of a number.
You fools!
I mean-
this is what I've been waiting for.
Victory
Yeah.
Elixir.
You open it up and the just musty smell of like very old like horse shit and like just kind of rotten hay kind of hits you. It's very dank, dark. Like the only light that seeps in is through the broken hatches in the ceiling, and then because the windows to the stable have been like closed, but like it's just old, musty, like old rotten hay smell and like old horse shit. But you do see on the far end of the stable there are some barrels, a couple crates.
Ooh, crate.
Great barrel.
I checked the barrels and crate.
Okay. So walking all the way across the stable's about, say, 60 or so feet long, maybe a little longer than that. I didn't really do the math. I'm just guesstimating it. And you get to the barrels and crates, crack open the first one, some rotten food in it. Looks like it's like horse food, like horse feed, rotten horse feed. The second one is just empty. The third one is just empty. And then the crates are all empty as well. There's like 1 or 2 barrels with rotten horse feed in it, but they're mostly empty.
Okay, so there's nothing in here from what I deduced.
Not really, just a bunch of. I mean, the barrels are more or less intact. I mean, the wood was definitely cured and tarred up, so it withstood the elements a little bit better. But I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it's definitely been like several years since they've been used at all.
Can I make an investigation check to see if there's any like scuff marks where like somebody might have hit something or
Like under the hay or something like
Yeah.
that. For that, I would say survival, because you're looking for like evidence of like disturbed hay or tracks and stuff like that.
that would be investigation because I'm investigating.
If you wanted to investigate a specific spot, sure, but if you're like looking for like evidence that somebody's been here, then that would probably be survival.
Is anyone good at survival?
We're all moving around still to the other door.
Okay. I'll investigate just one little thing of hay.
Okay. Where specifically?
Just right here.
Like around the crates?
Right here.
Or right there? I mean, there's some like closed windows.
Wherever there's one thing of hay that I can investigate.
Sure. What's your investigation roll?
It's 12.
You find some horse shit. It's old and dry.
Nope. Alright.
Do you need that for spells?
Nice.
I feel like it's good. Not yet, but soon.
And also, if we think there's any valuables in there, it's probably best to just burn it down. Any gold or silver that's left is
A little pile.
jewels. That'd be perfect. Kill them before they.
Anything happen yet?
I mean, if you're staying along the wall,
Yeah.
yeah, nothing so far. You're moving behind the other door. It looks like it's a storage shed, maybe a cache or something. Getting to that one, you're getting closer and closer to the door. You're maybe 30 feet away from it now. The only entrance that you see to the cache or storage shed is on the closer side, basically closer to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you keep moving
Dormick,
closer,
do you think
closer,
you could break through this wall on the backside of the shack? Oh yes! Smash, smash, smash!
Are you gonna do it?
I don't know. Does I guess
It's wooden. It looks like old wood.
he's gonna use his crowbar, try to wedge it in a piece.
Okay.
Like he usually does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Just holds his crowbar and punches
he
through.
holds
And then I'll point. I don't know if I could use that with action. Do that.
You can guidance him.
Guidance,
I mean, he's using the crowbar, so that gives
Oh,
him
yeah.
advantage.
Guidance. What kind of check is this? Just straight
It would be,
strength
yeah,
or
strength.
athletics or
Strength. Just strength.
Plus 3 is 15.
It's enough. You a large chunk, like a plank that like breaks as it comes off. You have a large plank off, enough to like it's like larger than a 2x4, maybe about like 3 feet of that plank. I mean, if you wanted it to be at like eye level for a halfling, sure.
No, it would be able to fit me through it.
Oh no, probably not. The space, like you only pried one plank off.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you were going to try to pry off more.
Look
But
inside first, I guess.
it's maybe about a space that wide.
Yeah.
But you pried off like maybe a 3-foot section of it.
What's in there?
You look
Somebody
inside.
Somebody who can see.
More barrels, more crates, and smell of like rotten food kind of hits you.
Might not be anything in there. All right. Well, anyone want to check that out? Or no? We'd have to break more in. Let's just go to the door.
Okay.
Okay. So as you move along the door, there's a doorway in the immediate wall right there. So far, you haven't been shot at.
Take the disengage action and go towards the door to see if I can get in front of it. Or
Sure.
not disengage. Dodge stance.
Dodge stance is, yeah, you get right in front of the door. You're just pressing yourself up against the wall, trying to stay as far away as you can. And you're at the door.
Gonna look at the door. Does it have a handle and lock and stuff, or is it just like the barn door?
It's like the barn door. There's like a loop that you can like use to try and push or pull it open. It's a wooden door.
All right. Okay, just try to open it. I'm try pulling it. Clearly,
It
it's
opens.
Clearly, this.
He did say it was like the barn door, which
Yeah.
is a pull.
It was a pull. It's like, oh yes, because there's a loop handle that just makes sense. You'd probably want to pull that. Yeah. Huh. Dormick, this door's locked.
Make it open.
Every door's a push with Dormick.
Honestly.
Yeah. Okay. So I pull open the door. And
Yeah, you open the door, pull it open, and it's like a stone, kind of like a. It's like an alleyway. There's 2 walls on either side. The wall
It's like
on
the inside of the wall.
Sort of, except there's nothing like overhead. There's and then it goes down to the side, and you see like a door that leads. You would assume into the keep, as it's like, what does it look like?
A door.
Yeah, it's a door. It's probably about 100 or so feet down. And there's a. You would be passing a few windows on the way.
I'll walk towards it. Windows facing which side? The courtyard side or outside?
Basically, the door that you just went through, maybe like 5 feet or so. You're almost like right up against the keep as you like go through this door.
Yeah.
So basically, to your immediate left as you go through the door is the start of the keep.
Yeah.
And as you walk by, as you walk down past, alongside the keep, you would pass 3 or so windows that are.
How tall are they off the ground?
Not something I thought about, but I'd probably say 3 feet off the ground would probably be the lower sill.
I can see over this. It's like right
Just
head level.
yeah, you're just there.
I feel like it's an important question when you're a halfling.
True.
It's stuff I always think about. Yes, Asmon Joe isn't feeling well today, so he's not able to join. But yeah, so I'll motion to the party. I think we can get in through here.
Yeah,
there's windows. Be careful.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
gonna,
a door on the
crouch.
far side of the alleyway.
I'm going to crouch, guidance, stealth myself to that door.
Okay.
That's really good for me. 16.
Ooh.
Yeah. So,
I shall stealth in suit.
all right. Who else?
5.
Who's going?
I'll stealth
I think everyone is.
All right.
14.
Stealth rolls for everybody.
I might have an 11.
So
So me and Tina.
We are not a stealthy group.
Oh, Dormic actually has 13.
Ooh.
What are you wearing?
Clothing.
I mean, yes, but like you.
He looks like he's in heavy armor.
I look like I'm in heavy armor.
Yeah. Okay.
It turns into heavy.
Yeah.
Fuck. You have the strength to carry. Yeah, he just. No
He just stops moving.
I'd also be incapable of casting spells.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Hard to keep concentration when you're in heavy armor and don't have sufficiency.
Not even concentration. You just can't cast.
Yeah.
Especially
All
when
right,
you don't have the
so
strength to.
you guys all move along. You got
And now
Tina.
I rolled him with Dormic with disadvantage because I think he has it, but I'm not sure. But it was
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
he
he
has
has
the
scale mail.
scale mail.
Okay, so he had a 13 was his disadvantage. Without it,
That's
he would have
fine.
been an 8.
Ooh, that's solid. Good rolls, Dormic.
He has higher. He has a +4. I think he has the highest.
But he probably has
He's-
proficiency.
Yeah, he's all like AC, isn't he? All dex.
He's a tanky boy.
All right, so yeah, Tina, you're able to duck under the windowsills, and you're quiet enough. Joseph, you're able to keep under the windowsills, doing a fairly well job. Dormic is doing at least well enough for Dormic. He's barely able to hunch under the 3-foot windowsills. He's more or less crawling almost.
Isn't he a land shark?
Clang, 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 clang.
Yeah, you yell clang as you walk by. No,
Sneaking.
no, you're intelligent enough to know.
I'm not sure how low a 5 gets me.
But so
You're walking.
I mean, you're
standing
quiet
up.
enough. There isn't much on you that makes noise.
Oh yeah,
But
no.
you don't account
even
for
know.
how far your like heavy armor illusion sticks out, and it seems that you're like. At least
Listening.
Tina looks back just to see how the rest of the party's doing after you get past the windowsills, and Azure's armor is like very obviously within sight of the window, or at least somebody who was on the other side of the window would very easily be able to see Azure's armor sticking out.
Bling.
It's like one of the high-level MMORPG armors where it's like ridiculous, just like
Ridiculous
throws everywhere.
pauldrons.
Has that thing that's
The
like
back-
protecting the back of your head.
Yeah.
Lights like project.
As you
has wings on
bend
it.
over, like something weird happens with the pauldrons, and they're just like sticking out.
Oh,
And
weird
it's really
clipping
awkward.
stuff.
Yeah, they're clipping together because it's an illusion.
Yeah.
I thought it would look cool.
What? I just look back and see that.
But I mean,
Nothing happens.
nothing that you notice happens.
That's all I got, I guess. I'm at that door.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at it intently and then just try to open it because I don't think I have anything for this.
It's another wooden door with an iron handle.
Push for full.
It looks a little bit more barricaded than or at least a little sturdier than the doors you've seen so far.
That's a good sign.
I mean, it looks like it might be a push door.
I will try pushing it.
You push it, it creaks open.
Perfect.
As you peek inside, you look like you are in a kitchen.
Perfect. Well, food's probably bad.
What's on the
Wait a minute.
What's on the menu? Half of it?
Sure.
There's literally.
I have something for you.
You look, there's a menu there. Part of it's worn away. It looks like it's half ling. But then you look at it a little more. It's like link of sausage.
Half link of I'm gonna go into the kitchen.
I mean, you're in the kitchen.
Start
There's
That's the
a
only room we can go into.
yeah. There's a couple doors. One of them is like cracked open. It looks like it's a pantry. It doesn't look like there's much in there. Besides like some like sacks of bad food.
Are you sure?
There's a few. I mean, you can go check it if
When
you
the
like.
player-
Taste a few of them.
When a player character says, "Are you sure?"
This food has definitely been sitting here for at least like 5 or 6 years.
Do it.
Uh,
Do it. You ritually cast it.
I just cast it once per day for free. I'm gonna go up to any like flour or any kind of grain type stuff that I can use for making muffins or anything like that, like for my spell component.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Purify Food and Drink on it.
I mean, sure. You go up to the first bag of flour that you find, and it's like mealworm infested, and just like not. There aren't even mealworms left in there. It's just like the remnants of like them. Definitely like mealworm eaten. And you cast Purify Food and Drink on it. The mealworms are gone, and just like wiped away because it's magic. It just does it.
It just works.
It just works.
Magic.
I mean, it looks like good flour, but I mean,
probably work for my spell component. I get I just get like a piece of cloth, put it in, tie up the cloth, and put it on my backpack.
I mean, yeah. There you go. You have some 6-year-old stale flour.
Hey, it's been
Purified
Purified
stale
though.
flour.
So you know it won't get you sick, but I mean,
I don't think it matters either way for.
It might not taste that great.
Who knows?
Tina's stale.
Quality of muffins. Who knows?
I don't know.
Tina's stale. Muffins.
Two spells went into those muffins. Okay. Plus, I could always cast Prestidigitation on them to make them taste better.
Presto. I use, like when I'm having trouble pronouncing it, I just call it presto.
So,
is there any other?
There's doors that you would assume enter into a pantry. There's one more door, a little sturdier. Looks like it's like more formidably like framed. And then there's another door that looks like, there's two doors. One on that side, which I'm just going to call it east, even though it's not actually east. We're just going to call it east.
Sure.
On the eastern wall, there's a door that looks like it leads into the looks like it leads somewhere into the keep. It doesn't lead outside. And then there's a door on the south that leads literally like directly towards the center of the. Basically, if you were to go through that door, you would be heading towards the center of the keep.
Let's go through that door.
Sure.
Okay.
it's probably safe to assume if they had animated armor, they may have other animated objects.
I open the door.
You open the door.
The door attacks back.
The door opens up to you.
You look inside. You see 3 windows, the windows that you passed along the alleyway, and 2 long dining tables with so many chairs around them. Doesn't look like it's been disturbed in a long time. It's a large mess hall. It's not much in here besides that. A few banners depicting the Brelish military, or like military symbol, the symbol of the Brelish military, and that's more or less it. Not overly decorated. It was just an outpost.
I suspiciously eye the banners.
Are there any portraits?
I mean, you eye them.
Are there any portraits?
No portraits. It's not lavishly furnished. It was just an outpost.
All right.
Can we try finding like an armory or like a captain's quarters?
I mean, you would assume there would be somewhere in here.
I know, but I'm talking the party.
Or whatever can keep shooting firebolts at invisible creatures. I think that would be fun to have.
I feel like I don't want to go up there and get shot, though.
It's okay. I'll shoot.
What if it looks at the door? I don't think you could take a shot from that.
I mean, a full damage shot?
It'd be pretty close.
He'd be fine.
Yeah, I mean,
An elf wouldn't.
No.
Well, he's an elf, I thought.
Said that out of character.
Oh. Well, yeah, but you probably wouldn't be fine.
Oh, definitely not fine, but...
Okay, well,
just
I
do
guess
stuff.
we can try figuring that out. We'd have to find stairs. Probably
So,
through that big main door.
in
I don't spend a lot of time
in this
in
mess hall, on the opposite side of the wall of the mess hall, you see another door, and then on the southern side of the mess hall, there's large double doors.
Double doors?
Go through the double doors.
Okay.
just always go through the double doors. I'm sure that will lead us where we want to go.
So you head to the double doors. This looks like the main entrance into the mess hall. You just push it open.
Yes.
Okay, they open. They are push doors.
Not like Strider, but more like.
You peek in. You see it's a 15-foot hallway, or like 15 foot across to the next wall.
Yeah.
Immediately in front of you is another set of double doors. There are some not Everbright lanterns. Well, they might as well, Everlit torches along the walls. It's a 15-foot wide hallway that stretches in either direction. I'd say probably like 150, between 150 to 200 feet. It's a long hallway, but there are windows in this, like on either side of the double doors. In these windows, you see, through these windows, you see another courtyard. There's sunlight coming through. And then down the eastern side of the hallway, it turns southward and leads out of sight. And then there seems to be another door on the northern side, right in front of that southern hallway. On the other side, looking west, you see the hallway turn south again. Basically, you would assume, if you're looking in through the windows, it would be like this hallway kind of stretches around the courtyard that you can see through the windows. But then this hallway leading westward, you see a staircase leading upwards. And also another doorway that you would assume leads into the kitchen, if your spatial awareness
Going
is...
to the staircase.
Okay.
If our spatial awareness... At this moment, we have none.
Tina has
What is that?
one very specific thing.
Tina is there and would assume that door leads into the kitchen.
Tina is terrible with directions. It is her flaw.
It's not so
Then
much the
Tina is
directions.
like, where did that door go?
Tina sees the stairs, and that is
Well, I don't even know
all.
which direction we're facing, so when you're
You
like,
guys, when
it's
you open the
west
mess
and
hall, I'm just going to go off of the map. The map, it's down is south. That's just how it's going to be right now.
I'm just gonna assume.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
but I don't know which direction we're facing, so
You are
east, west,
facing.
and
You are
south.
facing south.
Okay, that makes more sense then, because I was like, how could it be around the courtyard if it's pointing in the direction we just came in?
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
See, the
It's
best
a
part
different
about being bad with
courtyard.
directions is I don't have to understand any of it. I'm just going to the next door I see, or
I'm gonna
towards
guess.
where
So
staircase.
the one that's 15 feet away?
So, yeah, well, staircase is what I heard.
Okay.
And that's
Guessing
the
the
thing that
east-
stuck.
If you
East
want to
staircase
peek,
is the one with
this
the
is
fire
what.
bolts.
If you want to peek over, this is what basically where you've been so far.
Okay.
And then
Are we at, like, where the 6 is?
basically, yeah,
Okay.
that's what you're seeing.
Okay. A lot of hallways.
A lot of hallways.
Ooh,
Man,
feels like
Hallways.
Dungeon of
That's,
Mage.
yeah, it's...
yeah, no, once he started going off, I'm like, I understand.
Yeah.
I've been.
It's like, guys, it's not that hard.
This is why I spend like 2 hours before games drawing maps.
Yeah.
This is why Dungeon of the Mage ended sword.
Oh, I would never do it with Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Fuck that.
And
But
this
yeah,
one, like, looking at an aerial view, it's not super complicated, but trying to explain it is a little bit
Oh,
harder.
yeah.
Don't worry. If they're letting Tina lead, Tina's literally just walking in whatever path you feel like
The least
is.
distance.
If
The
Tina's
most-
willing to get hit first, I don't care.
She's
Yeah.
pretty much just trying to figure out that they're saying trying to figure out how to get there. It's like, okay, well we need to go up. So
Going-
there's a staircase. She's gonna try going up.
Take the path of
There you
least
go.
resistance.
As you walk towards the
everywhere.
staircase, you see
That's the bolt.
just beyond the staircase, you see another doorway. Looks like it's a little bit sturdier than normal. The other doorways that you've seen.
Is it formidable?
Sure. We'll call
that's
it
what
that.
you said about the kitchen doors.
There was one in the kitchen that looked like it. If you've spent
Probably
time
a
in the
freezer.
kitchen much, actually, yeah, you would probably know. That's probably like the ice box or the
Yeah.
freezer.
That's just what I assumed once you said it. Is like, huh?
It's a tough.
Oh, like formidably heavy doors?
Yeah, a tough door
Okay, that makes
in a
more
kitchen,
sense.
probably to a room that contains ice, like it's
Mhm.
sealed somehow.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to go.
That's what That's what
framed.
Nathan immediately
It was
thought of.
framed sturdier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying
I
to
was
say.
like, it's probably like that doesn't matter. But
I was trying to explain it without like immediately giving it away because you never know if somebody.
See, I just figure everything
like,
here would be like
refrigerator.
root cellar means of cooling.
it probably leads to the cellar too. Who knows?
I mean, in Eberron, you never know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Eberron,
I mean,
that piping water.
Ever cold bullshit things. There's dragon shards in there somewhere. I don't know.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's keep going.
Up the stairs.
up the
Don't need to
stairs.
explain it. It's fucking magic.
Yeah.
Up that
All right.
too.
All right,
So-
I have a solution for figuring out the doors. Just tell me the number of doors, and I'll roll a dice, and we'll just go through that door. As long as Tina's leading that. Is the
Like
case.
that you can see at any point. in time.
Whenever Tina sees a door, like enters a new room, just tell me how many doors there are. I'm just gonna roll.
Can you describe said doors to see if I want to follow
Okay.
Tina?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure thing.
that's fair. Describe the door. that
Like
Tina goes
doors
through.
like do not enter, death inside.
If there's something like that, Tina might not go.
guarded by two like stone dragons, like ready to attack us.
No, Tina might go there. That sounds interesting.
or don't even go with cardinal directions. Say, okay, there's 2 doors to your left, 2 doors to your right. There's a pathway in front.
One of the doors says trap here.
Okay. Sounds good. Going to the second floor.
We have a couple high intelligence people, so if it leads to a room that we've previously been to,
Yeah, you would have known that other door led to the kitchen.
Yeah.
All right.
he's
So-
higher than intelligence.
Just
to do
keep
that.
going in circles.
As you get to the top of the stairs, roll initiative.
Sweet.
I thought we were keeping those.
But yeah, we
do you
just
want
rolled
us to
initiative.
keep that one, or do you
Oh,
want?
that was for the courtyard. We'll
Sure, let's
new
roll-
initiative.
Okay.
Sweet, even worse.
It's no longer at the top.
In the box, please.
Anyone over 20?
Just almost there.
It's not gonna happen.
Dormic is.
Enemy 1 at
What'd you
12.
10.
As I am ready to just burn this place to the ground.
All right, I think
Stone. Like all of it.
if it's hot enough fire, we'll know.
Firebolts can't melt stone walls.
We'll see about that.
Honestly, if there's not a
You said
run
you're
of
11, right?
10.
10.
enemy 1 at 12 and
Yep.
enemy 2 at 6.
Do. Only 2 of them?
Well, if they do the same damage they did before,
Yeah, that's true.
don't need much more than 2. There, everyone can see this here.
So, what was the marching order for the stairs?
Tina in front.
Tina's in front because she was going through the doors.
And then probably
Probably
Dormic, because he
Dormic.
was opening doors.
Yeah.
And then Azure, because he's not antisocial. And
He's
then,
not bitch made.
and then Joseph, because he's bitch made.
Well, then we have our one guy all the way back in the caravan, keeping it safe.
Who's the one who wanted to come here but didn't join? But you know what?
I mean,
that's fine.
didn't you guys tell him to like stay in the cart or
I
something?
didn't.
I said, should we leave someone in the cart?
Oh,
And then we just kind of left it in the air, so I assumed that was a
okay.
yes. So if he-
I thought I took that
We
as
don't-
you guys were telling.
I was asking, like,
Oregon.
do we want to leave someone in the cart to make sure it doesn't, get stolen or something? But I guess we probably would have been able to bring it in through this. No, because there's
No,
the thing
no,
in
it
the
would have
way.
been a colossal pain
No,
in the ass.
no.
Yeah,
I mean, I couldn't. No.
They'll just tell him nothing interesting happened.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I just
Go back.
assumed you guys told him.
We come
to-
back with all
okay.
this magical loot. Yeah, nothing interesting happened.
No, it was just there, sitting there.
No,
We didn't even fight anything. It was just sitting. It was just easy. You wouldn't want it. It wasn't worth your
We're
time.
like almost dead.
Joseph.
All right.
Oh yeah. What does anything actually happen?
Yeah.
Let's
see.
We
So
went upstairs and we rolled initiative.
yeah. So Joseph, you don't see anything yet. You hear some clanking.
Clankus. Watch those wrist rockets.
Does it sound like filthy constructs?
Sounds like armor.
That's filthy constructs.
I mean, it could be somebody wearing armor. I mean, from where you're standing, you can't see.
I'm gonna hold an action to magic missile the next construct I see.
The next construct you see. Got it.
Tina, the talking royal.
I don't know.
So, Tina,
I don't know
you
what I have.
are at the top of the stairs.
Yeah. Do I see anything?
So, immediately as you enter, I'll describe the area that you see. You're in another hallway that kind of mirrors the one that you just left.
Ah, yes,
As
of course.
if, almost as if you just moved up a level and the general structure of the building hasn't changed much. And immediately to
Mr.
your north.
Yeah,
sorry, it's right here. Immediately to your north, about 15 feet away from you, is a door. And standing in front of it is a set of armor, as well as a shield hovering next to it.
How wide's these
These hallways are 15 feet wide.
And then it's 15 feet, and then I see that creature thing, or that object.
Yes, so basically you are standing at like a T intersection, where you're basically standing at the top of a T intersection, where the top of the T is the door, the armor, and then you are like 15 feet away from it, moving down the stem of the T.
Okay.
And you are like...
I'm following along. I'm at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, but the stairs don't become the T. It's more like the stairs come this way and the hallway goes that way and the hallways go that way.
What? How about you?
I think that is no longer a T intersection.
That doesn't
The
sound
hallways-
like a T intersection.
The hallways make a T intersection and the stairs just kind of
So it's a plus sign.
plop you into it. No, it's not a plus sign.
Can you
It's-
draw it then? Because I don't understand.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That looks like a
Orienting it to me. There's that.
Once you go up the
that,
stairs, you teleport
And
into
that.
the TM.
And this is where the stairs drop you off.
Okay.
that makes
Now
sense.
Okay.
that makes sense. Okay.
Is it a rope bridge or two ropes tied to?
And then literally at the top of the T is where the door is and the armor standing.
Alright.
Where the T was.
Yeah.
Like you didn't need to erase that.
It wasn't perfect.
It was not.
Okay.
Has to be.
Has to be perfect.
Has to be perfect for no good reason.
Okay, so
Yep.
As Tina's messing with her OCD.
2 different colors. 3 different
Yes,
colors?
2 different colors. Go ahead and make enemy 1 red and enemy 2 orange. And they're both standing right next to each other.
Done.
Standing. One of them standing, the other one hovering.
Done. Which one's which?
The orange one is the hovering shield, and the red one is the suit of armor.
Alright, so
Sentient.
good enough marching order?
Seems fair.
Yeah. That way, if we get attacked from behind, Joseph's first.
No, he's the strongest of us.
Okay.
So.
Of course.
So, Joseph's turn has passed. Tina, you are up.
And I see those.
You see those.
Do they seem to be doing anything? Just sitting there?
They seem to have noticed you and are approaching.
Mm.
If it were their turn, they would be approaching.
I'm gonna go 5, 10. Do I see anything back this way?
Down the hallway, it goes about 60 feet before you see a hole in the ground, or in the hallway, that takes up the majority of the hallway, but the hallway extends past it.
Okay. Interesting.
Is it the entire section in the middle like that? Like that's the hall?
Yes, like there would be, there's a hole that leads down to the bottom floor. If you looking at it, there's space that you could try to like sidle by it, or like kind of
So
just inch
just
by
how
it.
I wrote it.
So,
Pretty
so
much.
probably that he could, but like Dormac.
Like Tina would
Dorman could just
probably
jump
not
it.
have a problem.
Said it was only like 10 feet?
It's a big hole, but it's like it doesn't like go wall to wall.
Yeah. Okay.
Dormant
5,
country.
10, 15, 20, 25. Action, I'm going to hold my action to attack with my rapier if it gets close to me. I'm just gonna be like holding it up and like kind of stepping back.
Yeah.
Trying to like lead them away from the group, I guess.
Okay.
Me uno.
So the armor begins clomping towards you as it moves forward.
You filthy construct.
25 feet.
It takes
Oh,
3 magic.
once it got
missiles.
here, it gets hit by magic missile.
Yes, it does.
So
Make
it
your
might, I
roll.
don't know if that'll change anything. Wow.
Oh, so good. 6 points of magic force damage.
Wait. Oh, magic missile. Okay, so only 6 points?
Yep,
Okay.
minimum.
It takes the 6 points of damage. Where did my...
Doesn't want a shield.
Whoops. Yeah. Would
shield's
you
over here,
like it
though.
to?
No.
Like, I can make it happen.
I know you can.
If it had shield, I'd like to waste that on 6 points of damage.
Alright, so,
Yeah, it takes the damage. It takes notice. How far away?
it can get into melee with me, or it can get into melee with Dormic, but the...
Who do you want to fight?
It's gonna keep clomping at. Actually, no, that would probably take its attention away. Yeah, it's gonna turn down the stairway.
Bitch made.
It's a construct.
15 feet,
orders.
get
I know.
25 feet of movement to get next to Dormic.
Perfect. It's gonna make some slam attacks.
No. But I held my action.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Oops.
That is probably gonna miss. That is a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah.
It's an 18 AC.
Yeah. He does. He's a big, thick boy, and that's like a 6 to hit. So no.
Yay, Dormic.
Heather.
He's 10 feet away. You can cast spells.
Yeah. I'll just firebolt him.
All right, firebolt the armor.
Firebolt. Lightning bolt.
No.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
3 fire damage.
3 fire damage.
It heals him.
Not having any sort of modifier
I know.
on spells is just like
Ugh.
painful.
Who gets those?
This motherfucker eventually.
6, right?
I don't remember.
Well, unless they changed it, because...
I don't think
No,
they changed
no.
Oh, okay.
And oh crap.
Light.
Well, clerics.
All clowns.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
Yeah.
think
They,
Dormic.
well, they get an extra
Dormic.
D8.
What is Dormic doing?
Dormic is angry. Dormic would like to rage.
Dormic's raging.
He's gonna attack it.
You don't rage in dormant country. Rage
Recklessly.
dormant's you.
20 something to hit.
20 something will hit.
What does he use as a weapon?
D8 weapon.
He uses a
A D8 weapon.
longsword.
Yeah,
think
it's,
it's longsword.
it's either a longsword
It's
or
longsword.
warhammer.
It's a D8 something.
Yeah.
Oh, maximum damage. 11 plus rage is 15.
Wow.
Wait, no.
Yeah. Rage is 2 damage.
He only has a plus 3 strength.
He's
modifier.
only level 3. Yeah.
11
So-
plus 2 is 13.
Yeah, 13.
What did I say?
You said 15. I was like,
Oh.
hang on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
that's
thought he
right.
said 13.
I
Yeah,
thought
you-
I said 13 too. To be honest with you,
I thought you said 15.
I probably did.
Dude brings down. What's he holding? Them all?
We'll say it's a sword.
I
It's a
think it's a
D8
longsword.
weapon.
I think he's
That's
sword
fine.
and ward.
Yeah, I have like 5 different tabs for his character sheet for some reason, and none of them tell me what he
Longsword.
has. He has a longsword in his inventory, so let's say that's what he's using.
He brings down his longsword and brings a large dent with the weight of his sword into this armor.
All right,
It's cracked. The armor.
all right.
Yes.
Enemy 2.
Enemy 2.
The dreaded shield.
The shield will take its movement and interpose itself between Dormic and the
What
armor.
is its movement?
A lot.
Okay.
It's got plenty.
It's flying.
Yeah.
I mean,
And it interposes itself between Dormic and the armor.
There's no space for that. Can it still do that?
I mean, it's basically holding an action.
No, I mean, like,
like-
there's... Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's what you mean.
But that's like
I thought you meant, like,
from what you
was
can
being put physically.
see.
It's like
from
the
what- yeah,
anti-help action.
Yeah.
Or it's like the protector.
Yeah.
Yeah. From what you like,
think
what it
so.
looks like it's doing is it's like interposing itself,
Okay.
but it's mechanically holding an action.
Okay.
Joseph,
Just do something.
going to firebolt underneath as your...
Make
That's
your
not
attack.
gonna happen.
Yeah. Make your attack at
It's
disadvantage.
above you.
Do I have to disadvantage?
And then
You just have to move if you want to not have that. You can go on the side. Yeah.
Okay.
still make your attack at disadvantage. He just won't have as much cover now.
It's using the protector.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's the shield is getting in the way, basically.
Can I attack the shield?
You can.
Would I have disadvantage?
No.
We have advantage.
Oh, that's not so good. 10.
You do no noticeable damage to it.
But you hit it.
But you hit the shield.
I mean,
That's an important first step for him.
it's what you were trying to do, and the shield is doing what it tried to do.
Alright.
So everything worked out.
Yep, that's my
Cool, Tina.
Yeah. Guys.
Holding your action.
15, 20. Stab.
All right, at the armor.
Sure. It looks like the shield's on the other side, or does
Yeah,
that
that's
come back
pretty much it.
around?
No, it
or-
was well in my head.
I don't
it
know
was,
if facing's a thing for
Yeah,
the
no, you're
shield.
fine.
And if you
You're
move
fine.
5 feet, you'd have advantage.
The held action that I stipulated in my head, you're fine.
Yeah. All right. I'll do that so I have advantage. Oh, a natural 20!
Do it!
Ooh, sneak attack.
Nope, but this is the most damage Tina will ever do with a melee weapon. At 12, 14 points of piercing damage against the armor.
So as you it's a rapier, right?
It is a rapier.
So as you swing your rapier in, you catch it right in one of the buckles, and you just kind of just yank it loose, and the armor just falls apart at the seams.
Oh my god. Does the shield just fall down?
The shield is just kind of hovering there.
Interesting.
Okay.
For my bonus action, I
Touch the shield.
go, poof. Okay.
Ah.
That's all done now.
There's a lot of damage that was dealt to that armor in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
The enemy one's gone.
I keep having plans for when they're next to each other, and you
Hey,
guys
is
keep
your-
dashing it. Firebolt on the shield,
Oh,
because
my pet
I'm not even sure.
shield.
If that shield can do anything. Oh, wow. 11.
11. No
only-
noticeable damage.
It's only 1 point of fire damage anyway.
Gonna try and toll the dead on
It's
this.
not your
Dormic's turn, so Dormic is going to try to grapple the shield.
Okay. Sure.
18 on the die.
I mean, probably beats the
plus
shield.
stuff.
Plus
yeah,
stuff.
it definitely beats the shield.
5.
He grapples the
He's holding the floating shield.
I got it!
Is it fighting him?
I mean, yeah, it's trying to get away.
Oh, okay.
And it's the enemy two's turn.
I mean, the shield is it's just gonna it's gonna wriggle a little bit, but it's not really gonna try to escape. It's just gonna try to clang against Dormic. Does a 15 hit? No. That's the shield's turn.
Shields aren't good at attacking,
I'm
apparently.
gonna try and
It's just
toll the dead.
That works.
Try to toll the dead.
Yeah.
Wisdom save.
Yeah. Unless it's immune to necrotic damage.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Psychic damage, probably.
Yeah,
Psychic, usually.
Yeah, it fails.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
I'm like, he's tolling the dead on a floating shield. It's weird.
vibrating
It's weird.
apart.
Sure.
Yeah. It's like rusting, basically.
I only do 2 damage.
Yeah, okay. It takes 2 damage. I mean, just gong.
I don't think it's
it
taking
vibrates.
damage yet.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it hasn't.
Sorry.
Yeah, so it'd be a
Roll-
D8.
A D8.
roll a D12. I'm so used to 1 point of damage.
Oh, I was hoping it was gonna
Oh
be
my
higher.
god!
That's
It's like the one time that.
the one
like-
time that could have been good for us.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't say anything now.
This karma.
Tina.
Tina. Dormic, I don't think that's going to help. And I'm gonna try to stab the shield.
I mean, yeah.
Dormic, you're so stupid.
I just feel
my
like it's
God.
something Dormic would have done. I feel like he would want a flying shield.
I just think it's
I
funny
don't think
'cause you're
he's
playing the
grappled
same
yet
person.
in the game.
That's his entire build is grappling.
Is it?
Yeah.
He has the lock.
He has locks tattooed on
Oh,
his
yeah, that's right. I
forearms for
forgot
that.
about that.
He just doesn't get a chance because they're always dead.
Yeah, true. He's always like bashed him to pieces, and then
Yeah.
the one
Well,
time
it's
he did
normally
it-
like when he doesn't want to kill something.
Well, he wants it as a pet.
Ooh.
Another natural 20!
Oh my goodness, do it.
Same amount of damage, 14.
14. The shield looks like it's barely holding together as you just like find the weakest point on this
Stop it, Tina! I want this!
mostly like steel shield.
Steel shield. Alright.
I'm gonna kind of go in
measure.
that, like 10 feet away at that T. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna firebolt it. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
7 fire damage.
As it just the wooden parts of the shield just begin like burning away as it the rest of it just kind of falls to the ground.
Ah!
Sure.
Hey, there's more animated things.
Yeah, and each of these are emblazoned with the Brellish military symbol.
That was weird. I don't think I've ever seen a floating shield. Me neither! That's why it was so cool!
I don't know about this.
Look at my children.
Look, you gave Tina 2 characters. What do you want?
At least one of them's not a kobold.
Anyways, yeah.
We find the kobold.
You're in this, so yeah, we can go ahead and leave initiative right now. You're in this T intersection. There's a door to your immediate north. Then the hallway, looking down the hallway to the west, you see another door along the same wall that you see that door on, the northern wall. And then a little bit to the west down this hallway, just behind the staircase, if you care to look that far, there is a set of double doors leading south. Like, say the stairs end that right there, there's like a little cove. Yeah, pretty much right there. And then down the hallway with the hole, you don't see any doors, but there are windows all along
I thought you said there was a door down here on the...
No, there's no door on down that hallway. I think that was the door
Over here?
at the top, like at the top of the T, right there. That's the one that the armor was standing in front of.
Oh, you said right across from us.
You said direct north.
To your direct north. That's my north.
Of course.
So your north, not our north.
Yes.
What? You want to
Okay.
draw this?
No, I think I got it now. There's a door here, double door there.
And then the wall, that wall, if you want to look at me.
That's what I did earlier.
Yeah, those are all. That's basically all windows overlooking the courtyard.
All right.
Okay.
Hey guys, let's go check out the guarded room.
Sure.
I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door. It's a hallway that immediately bends to your left, looking into the room. Or not room, it's looking into the hallway.
Yeah.
There are several doors that line it. One of them is cracked open. It looks like a quarters of some kind, like a...
Living quarters.
Yeah.
You're gonna go inside.
You go inside.
Does the rug smother me?
The rug does not smother you.
Thank God.
There is no rug. It's all stonework.
You never know. Damn rugs.
Yeah. So there's several doors. There's looking immediately in front of you. There are 3 doors. The one on the far wall is cracked open, and that's how you could see that it looks like some kind of quarters. There's 2 closed doors that you can see from here, and then to see more, you'd have to go down the bend in the hallway.
So nothing. There's no doors in this room.
It's a hallway.
This is a hallway. Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
and there are
This
2
room.
closed doors and 1 cracked door.
I was confused for some reason. I'm gonna just start going room by room.
This is a much smaller
Hall.
hallway. It's like a 5-foot hallway.
How many doors were there?
There are 3 doors that you can see. One on the far wall is cracked,
Go to
and
one
then
on
2
the far
others.
wall.
Okay. So you head over to that one. You push it all the way open, and from where you're standing now, you can see down the rest of the hall. More doorways. One of them is wide open. It looks like it's definitely a quarters. The one that you are going into it's fairly well furnished, more so than you would assume the average soldier would have. And let's see. Yeah, mostly just a bed and a table and some cabinets. And like there's a couple nice looking chairs.
Hey guys, Does anyone want to check this room out? It looks like it's somebody's room. Somewhat nice.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Who's doing it?
Guidance?
I'll help.
Guidance?
Yeah, investigation.
Do I see any rugs?
I mean, they're.
I
Let's
put
see.
that in your head.
No, that was my first thought when we entered this place.
Yeah, there's
I
a
was
there's,
thinking
there's
the
a
same
throw
thing.
rug.
Just rugs with sharp teeth.
Going to avoid the throw rug.
Okay.
Avoid away, good sir.
It's probably a rug of
I
fun.
spent like the last 3 years or whatever, just hearing about all these crazy animated objects.
Well, Brody's character was the one that touched all the mimics back in.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I am going to. Oh yeah,
Who's
I'll
the
investigate the
mimic
room. Yeah.
100% mimic.
Wow, that was 11.
For the investigation roll.
Yeah.
What's the guidance?
Yes, with the guidance. I rolled a 4 on the guidance. Thank you very much.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 4 and a 5.
I mean, definitely looks like some kind of soldier's quarters, but that's probably a given considering the location.
Yeah.
Looking around, there's not much to be found. It looks like it was mostly emptied, but like you would probably assume when the garrison left.
Probably took anything cool.
Soldiers' quarters. What good stuff do they have?
I mean,
that makes sense.
it looks nicer. You would probably assume that it's better than like just like the normal soldiers, maybe a captain or so. Who knows?
I mean, we might be able to find like a copper under the cushions,
But nothing super
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. Like, what were we expecting to even find here?
I don't know. Maybe somebody left a sword or
Well, apparently I left a bunch of this armor stuff everywhere.
That's true. Maybe one of the other rooms has something better in it.
Maybe like an unactivated one that we can activate. Name it Bobby.
And then you can ride in it and be normal sized.
Or at least look normal sized.
Forever.
And just have less control over where you move.
Just always following Dormick.
I want to go that.
Hang on.
way.
No, I wanted to pick up the gold.
No, the gold.
Yeah, I still own it.
Joffrey! Get it, Joffrey!
And that is why they got lightning breath. Okay, next room.
Yeah, we'll go to the next one.
You move further down the hallway. The door that is wide open looks like it's a kind of a common area.
Okay.
Not really. There's a few couches in there. Maybe like a few cabinets along the wall. And as you move further down the hallway, you see a pair of double doors, more ornately designed, and with a large symbol of the British military dead in the center. Like if you were to open the doors center, it would split the symbol.
Okay, this looks very important.
Azure is going to leap over the couch and
the double doors are in the hallway. Looking in the common area, there aren't any other doors.
Well, I thought you said there's a couch in the common room.
Yes, there's a couch in the common room. You're just gonna jump over it?
Yeah, he's checking behind the couch.
Make an acrobatics check.
Fucking kenkus.
Yeah. Goddamn bird people.
10.
You leap over.
Probably didn't hurt myself.
Kind of stumble a little bit, like an average Joe jumping over a couch. And
Like Nathan after he's had one or two too many.
you see a devilish dust bunny.
Get it.
A devilish,
Chilling grasp!
devilish
Hand,
dust bunny.
like Wallmaster style, a hand reaches out, grabs the dust bunny, and drags it under.
Still want to make it like a CR like 1/16th enemy. That's a dust bunny.
It's an eldritch horror. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing
Okay.
there. It's a common area that you can see.
Okay, as
so
far as I know, people are always hiding behind couches.
I mean,
This is the second couch I've seen. I mean,
Yeah.
It's too frequent. Too often.
yeah, too often.
there's one couch with a bunch of kenkus and another couch that had a giant half ogre sitting in it. I mean, couches are dangerous, man.
Guys, we're clear.
Eberron there.
Alright, so this door looks really fancy and has a symbol on it? Like the Ur symbol on it?
And it hasn't shot fire at you yet.
That's always nice. You should go take a look at it, because you're also... I guess both of you guys are good wizards at this stuff. But you always get to do it. Let him have a turn.
Sure. I cannot assist because I do not have proficiency.
I know.
I don't know.
When am I checking the door?
Yeah.
Are you going to sit there and just act like you're giving him help?
Just stand there like, yeah, that looks about right.
I'll do the thing where people like to, act like they know what they're talking about, so they keep telling you stuff you already know.
That's not bad. That'll be 21.
Hey, that's pretty good.
21. All right. So you look. I mean, you're checking all along the seams of the door, just kind of feeling along, like looking for any sort of like tripwire, anything that you would suspect would be like trap worthy, any sort of devices. You don't seem to find any.
Seems clear.
All right.
Okay. Dormick, will you do the honors? Yes!
Is he kicking it open or is he
Pushing it open?
Okay, pushing it open.
He's not. He's a barbarian. He's not a savage. Just pushes the door.
He's a very nice savage.
Pushes the doors open. It's what you would assume would be a higher officer's quarters. More nicely furnished. There's a large round table in the center. A few plans sitting on the top. A chest over in the corner. Oops. Ooh. And just a nicer bed in the corner. It's like everything you would expect would be in a higher officer's quarters.
Is there a rug?
It seems perfectly safe.
There is a rug underneath
there's possibly anything wrong with that.
Just
go in.
Just
it's
to
nice
the side of the
comfortable.
This place just seems so pleasant. I don't know why I want to walk in blindly.
Firebolt the witch.
I'm just gonna firebolt.
No, use chilling grasp. Don't start a fire. Do something.
I'm gonna sneak inside the room.
I'm gonna toll the dead.
There's a chest, you say?
The chest.
Yes, it's like on a side table next to the bed.
All right, I'm gonna look around for any
Are there any rugs?
No, it was more
right
like
next
armor.
to the bed.
I was thinking more of armor, shields on the walls, swords. I don't know, anything that might animate when I walk inside.
I mean,
I only know the rugs from reputation, so I'm worried about the rugs.
There's a decorated shield
easy.
on the wall, on the far side of the wall opposite the bed.
Gonna toll the dead the chest. Does it feel like it's alive? Okay.
Yeah, I guess technically there's no reason why it wouldn't affect something. Just that's what we have to do when we're going through caves. Every stalactite and stalagmite.
And then eventually it just starts bleeding a little.
fucking
6
ropers.
seconds on every stalactite.
Well, just everybody has a cantrip.
Or the Unaloths that are like the Mind Flayer ropers.
Oh god.
Oh, I guess as you guys are just yelling your verbal components, just ha 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 ha, and everybody in the cave hears you.
I'm gonna go, open her up, I guess.
Yeah.
Go through the chest.
So, I mean, if we're so worried about rugs, you would have to cross the rug in order to get to the chest.
Tina is unaware of the dangers of rugs.
You cross the rug.
And?
You get to the chest.
And?
Are you opening it? What are you doing at the chest?
I'll look at it for traps.
Okay. I rolled under my list.
7.
7. You look at it. I mean, it doesn't look like it's trapped.
Huh.
I mean, but what does a trapped chest look like?
I don't know. Open it up.
You open it up. There's 2 sacks in there.
2 Saxons?
What?
Sexton Hale?
They leap out.
We're fucked. Run!
What is it?
He's too small. There's 2 sacks.
2 sacks in
I wish
there.
I had Joffrey here to test these. Guys, I found maybe treasure in here, but I'm scared because why would they leave it behind?
Okay, on a good but but useless note at the moment, I'm totally picking up Mage Hand the next time we get a good rest in.
Got it.
It's gonna come in handy so many times.
Paranoid right now. Oh my god.
Yeah,
We just got shot by a magic window.
yeah.
That could have killed us.
You started
With a
this.
4 perception check to see what was actually shooting.
You
but I mean,
started this.
He rolled a 23.
Like, to check the courtyard.
Yeah, that's part of the courtyard.
I know. So
And we didn't see the door that we could have gone through. That's why we almost left.
Honestly, that was my bad. I forgot about it.
You started this.
There's no way in. Oh wait, except for the ways in.
yeah. Oh, then I guess we'll go in.
Yeah, we were like,
Okay.
oh.
I'm going to timidly pick up one of the sacks of whatever.
It jingles.
No explosions.
No.
I grab the other one.
It jingles.
Does Jingle menacingly?
Wait.
Metallically.
Do they jingle on their own?
Put your hand.
No.
No. What?
Put your hand.
It's probably
I
safer
open it
to.
up and I dump it out
You dump out about you would approximate.
onto the rug.
You dump out
It
approximately.
disappears. They hit the road.
I knew it.
You dump out approximately. You would say about 50 coins, maybe about half and half silver and gold. But you're just dumping them out. You haven't really counted them.
Nope.
But the other one.
I'll sit down and count.
I dump both of them onto the ground.
Oh, I thought you did that.
Oh,
sure.
I only did the first one, and then after he starts counting, I wait till he gets like halfway done, and I pour out the second one.
So,
You dump out a bunch of gold pieces,
Cool.
and then the second one you dump out a bunch of silver pieces.
Let's divide that when we get back.
Okay, I put them all in one bag.
Okay.
As he's counting, I'm just picking it up. We don't have enough time. Put it in a bag
I checked the
to
desk.
Dormick.
He already jingles. Give it to him. Yeah.
Yeah,
desk-
Dormick already jingles. I gave him the bag of jingling
Desk
coins.
has some papers in it. Some of them written. Looks like some plans on past like military. What's the word? Jobs.
Excursions.
Like basically, stuff like
Operations?
that. Operations. That's
I'll
the
keep
word
them
I was
for
looking
future
for.
reference. Maybe somebody might buy it or want it.
I mean, you would assume everything in here is from probably the last war.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, somebody
you
might
never
want to
know.
know how somebody works tactically, and they'd probably sell it. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's a
good
very tenuous treaty. So
It's like, it's not like
it's a treaty until they figure out what the warning was caused by, and then
pretty much. It's like, we'll stop,
Oh, it was an action. Everybody fucking kill each other.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
it's like we'll stop killing each other for now. What's the army called?
What's that?
Brellish Army.
The
The
Brellish
Brellish, yeah.
Relish Army map.
We're in Brelin.
Brellish Army. Okay.
Some British military plans,
Would I
Okay.
know who their natural enemies are?
Everyone else.
pretty much. I mean, they have an alliance with a couple people, but alliances were tenuous at best during the war and constantly changing.
Okay.
Who are their enemies?
Everybody.
Everyone.
Who's their allies?
It's safe to assume it was mostly a free-for-all, except for different parts of the war. Different people had alliances.
Well, yeah, and a few other groups are like, we're not really doing the war.
Yeah, and some
thing,
other
but that was
people,
about it.
like, let's take Zilargo for the moment. They were just like, it's something's happening up north, but we're trying not to be a part of it.
And then there were the houses that were just profiting off it all.
Oh yeah.
That's why they basically own everything now. So there are other rooms, shall we?
Well, I mean, I feel like we got all the good stuff. Maybe we should cut our victory.
Cut our losses.
Cut our victory.
No.
Well, we can just do these ones fast.
All right, let's go.
Okay. So
do
you
Split up.
There's 2 doors.
Yeah, 2 and 2. We'll get done faster.
Yeah.
Each take a wizard.
I'm a Dormick.
All right, let's go, Azure.
Okay, let's do this. I'm perfectly okay with trying this out.
all right.
Dormick. Open.
Dormick opens the door. It's another captain's quarters. Not as fancy as the other one though.
Dormick, touch everything.
Dormick is
Nothing bites him?
nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I check the desks or anything for gold or anything.
You find some more plans. Not really anything special though. Just more like orders that were handed down.
There's not another chest of loot.
Not really. Let's see. Find a couple silver pieces, like 2 or 3.
Alright, Dormick, let's go.
And while they're doing that, we would be in the other room checking it out.
Okay.
Guidance.
Cool.
It's another captain's quarters.
11.
Yeah. I mean, you find 3 more silver pieces.
Cool.
I'm gonna
give you
investigate for
2.
secret doors or
Alright.
anything real quick.
14.
In the captain's quarters that you guys are searching, no secret doors really.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Not really, but
I mean,
well,
you might think like
there's plenty of other doors.
secret under the mattress, or I don't know. If you consider under the mattress secret.
And we should be basically safe up here as long as we don't go into the basement. Everybody knows that's where the vampire is. So,
Except
For all of us.
there's
we go up instead of
no, I was certain that he was down there. I just didn't want anything following us.
It's just funny.
There's a door down the hallway there. I think that's the only other one we saw.
And then the hall continues on past the hole. It's a,
Well, this
But
door.
let's go that door
okay,
first.
yeah, that door.
Check
All right
all
then.
the doors.
The paths
So
of least resistance first.
Yeah, the double doors that you are about to enter. Those are marked with some, it looks like some runic symbols.
Arcana check.
Go for it.
Okay.
Oh wait, I think I can actually assist you with this. Wait just 1 second. I'm pretty sure. Assistance. Help.
16 plus 21.
Oh,
21, solid. So in your time with the college, you learned a little bit about rune crafting and like enchantments via like runes, and this looks similar to that. There's nothing really special about these runes. It's more of just kind of like ornate, more or less just to kind of depict what's on the other side of the doors.
Okay.
But you would assume that it would have something to do with maybe like the crafting of runes or something like that.
It's ornate. Something to do with what's on the other side of these doors.
is it unlocked?
I don't know. Is it unlocked? Have you checked?
Dormic, check if it's locked.
Tormek tries the handle. Looks like it's a little bit stuck.
He's going to pull it hard. Because all he does are pulls.
Make a strength check.
With the crowbar. Guidance.
The crowbar.
That is a 22 plus stuff.
Pops the crowbar in between the double doors. And the door opens. It was a push door. Definitely wasn't a pull door, but it's a pull door now.
See, we just maybe one of these days we found the wrong side.
Yeah, you open it. Opening it all the way. You are in... It looks almost like a ritual chamber. There's lots... It's probably about 60 feet wide and maybe 100 feet long. There's pillars,
Oh, yes.
like 2 rows of pillars about 10 feet apart
I could work with this.
that are about
This terror of
going from the floor to the ceiling about 15 feet high. And on the far side of the room, you see 2 doors. And also, between the 2 doors, a large set of armor.
There's no sacrificial pit.
No sacrificial pit, but there are lots of runic markings in the center of the room.
How am I supposed to start my science?
And
Without sacrificing people.
yeah, there are some runic symbols in the center of the room.
Alright.
On the floor.
Tina will go in and look around the walls and stuff. Like there's like a big square room.
At that big.
I mean, yeah, there's more like... Consider this like whole place is brightly lit with ever-lit torches. I mean,
a firebolt on the big armor.
you're just gonna shoot a firebolt at it?
I'm holding.
Yeah, it's holding a firebolt. Okay.
Holding.
Yeah, it's a large set of armor with a shield and a sword.
How big's the room? 60 by...
60 by about, let's say, 120.
Yay.
So do 10 foot or 20 foot squares.
Nah, we'll just do 10 foot, not do the entire place.
Okay, that works. Howling.
I mean, you guys can do stuff. Tina's just kind of looking around right now.
Do you wanna check out the mystical stuff? I like mystical stuff. Do you like mystical stuff?
feel like that armor is going to attack us.
I use chill touch on the armor.
Is that a check or like a save? I mean.
I think it's
No,
an attack.
it's an attack roll.
Okay, make the attack roll.
18.
All right, the roll initiative.
Does my firebolt go off?
It hasn't done anything yet.
I mean, what was your condition? You were just holding it?
For the large set of armor, yeah.
I mean, you saw the armor. Does that mean you fired it?
Yeah, I guess not.
And probably to move, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it came to life, noticeably.
Until Azure just said, fuck it.
I would assume that would be your trigger, as if it came to life.
I mean, it's a good way to check if things are alive. If it takes necrotic damage, odds are
It's alive.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing's
Or
alive.
has some kind of life force.
Yeah. And you're less likely to just destroy shit that you might want.
And then there's
I'm not setting things
there's
on fire.
pillars leading all the way through it. How far spaced are they?
So the pillars are about 30 feet apart from each other, symmetrically down the room, just 10 feet apart, going all the way down lengthwise of the room.
30 feet apart from each other. 10 feet
30,
apart.
like, basic 10 feet apart going down the row. Like, basically, think of like you're looking straight down. There's 2 rows of pillars going straight down the
How
room.
big are the pillars? 5 feet?
5 feet.
Okay.
I see one row is 30 feet away from the other row, and each pillar is 10 feet away from each other.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, I understand your confusion. And I understand how it made perfect sense in his head.
Yes.
By the way, 5 necrotic damage.
Yes.
And it cannot heal.
That 5 points until the start of your next turn.
Yeah. And if it's undead...
If it's undead, it has disadvantage.
Wait, I'm sorry. It had a shield on. An 18 does not hit.
But was it using it?
Yeah, was it equipped? It takes an action?
Yes. It was. I described it as equipped with a sword and shield.
I don't know, just being.
Yeah. Sorry, but like roll initiative anyways. You attacked it
Roll initiative anyway.
So an 18 doesn't hit it. We may have trouble here.
with the shield.
Well, yeah, that doesn't...
Save or die. Save or suck.
Yeah, well, I do have saves.
I got a 4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got a 4 too.
I got +2.
I got a +2 too.
Awesome, but only people that can do anything while it's slowly walking towards
Enemy
us.
1 at
go
17.
Okay.
Oh goodness. Enemy 2 at 2, and enemy 3 at 12.
Wait, there's more than one?
Wow, they are perfectly separated, except for enemy 1 and 2 are technically.
At least they're not
There's
all
no
going
enemy
the same
3?
initiative.
What?
Yes, that is. These may all be the same thing. He just separated them so we don't die.
Enemy 1, 2, and 3 on initiative 17.
This is the most. I mean, even though I haven't gotten a hit, this is the most like combats I've been in during a mage armor.
All right.
Where are they?
Oh, it is
Or where's?
30. I don't know if we.
Oh, my.
Okay, did you get them all set up?
Yeah, this is the initiative.
Okay, perfect. Enemy 1. So, the
120 feet away.
yes, 120 feet away. As the hand comes out, the armor lurches to life, bringing its shield down, knocks the spectral hand away. Or I'm assuming it's spectral. It's magic.
Yeah.
Magic.
As it does so, it begins lurching forward as it stomps 40 feet down the length of the room.
Yes.
Not on the map.
There's a shit ton of... It has
Okay.
no movement. We can outrun them.
Yep, that was the dash action.
Yeah.
I know.
It's still not on the map.
Yep, that's enemy 1's turn.
Tina,
Okay,
talk
Tina.
to Rolo.
Tina, not a ranged fighter. Yet.
Oh yeah, you left the crossbow with
Yeah, I don't have my crossbow.
dragon whiskers.
This seems like not. I don't like this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Dodge action and just go. I don't know if you can hear me, but you're slow.
How Oh, are you doing any like
No,
like
just
mockery, or-
saying that.
Okay, yeah.
Taking the dodge step.
I'm taking the dodge stance.
Okay, that's good.
Dormik.
Let me.
Probably wouldn't rage until he knows he
Until
can
he
attack
gets hit,
something.
yeah.
Azure, what was Azure's initiative?
4.
Okay.
This is
There's a large gap between enemy 3 and. Yeah. Okay.
this is
What?
how you got it because 12
Yes.
and 4.
We both got 4.
They both got 4.
Oh,
And
like
that
all
got
3 of
4.
them?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
But it worked out. 1, 2.
This is what
1,
happens.
2.
Initiative.
Okay. Dormic. What did Dormic do?
He just.
He walked up and he's holding an action to attack it.
Okay. Enemy 3. Nothing happens. At initiative 10.
Layer action.
One of the doors. Let's see.
What doors?
All right. It closes behind you.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like it closed very solidly since it was broken, but it tried to close.
That's a good point. It's probably going to be pretty easy to open again.
Yeah, and it opens out.
And we know we can outrun these things, so.
Now.
The hinges are probably barely hanging on, so.
Note to self: always break the doors going through them. Now.
Oh, yeah, it's not an awful idea.
Actually.
Okay, I'm going to,
Yeah, this probably could have been a friend of ours. If somebody didn't attack it. I don't know who did it because you're both mages.
firebolt
You
the,
saw him cast the spell.
No, she was in front of me. Firebolt him. Miss.
Okay.
Alright.
I have save spells, but they're not that long range.
Yeah, that makes
Same.
sense.
Alright, I'm gonna firebolts as well. Big guy.
Okay.
Probably gonna miss with the AC. Yep, I miss.
Okay.
The AC 20, it's not a lot of us are gonna hit.
Well, what did you roll?
11.
Okay, yeah, no.
Telling me an 11 doesn't hit this creature of armor?
An 18 doesn't hit, so.
Alright, enemy 2.
Enemy 2. Nothing happens that you can see.
Enemy 1.
Enemy 1. Just barrels another 40 feet forward.
Get him right there.
Oh, he's within melee. Okay.
After 40 feet.
After 40 feet. Okay.
After dashing, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Dormic's held action goes
Yep.
up.
Oh yeah. Dormic attacks. Can't do it recklessly because it's a held action. Probably misses with a 19.
19 does miss, yes.
Damn it.
Alright, cool.
Wasn't splint mail.
We're not hitting
It's
this.
pretty-
No, it looks like a giant set of plate mail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like fully.
Like it would probably fit maybe like an ogre or so. It's a large creature.
My turn now? It
Yes.
just did its action to run. Dormic's held action off.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm just kidding. Stab in the back!
Do so.
Natural 20!
Oh my god. How many of you rolled tonight? Was that the
3.
third
That
one?
was the third one in a row.
And they were all
Three
Tina,
times.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, all
Oh my
Tina.
goodness.
Tina's
Tina's on a roll. Tina's feeling
Oh
great.
yeah, 4 damage.
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just showing us all up.
Yep.
Yeah, just try.
More damage than I've dealt this round.
Hey, I can toll the den now, though. But
Yeah.
with
There you
D12.
go. That's what it was for.
Yeah. That's what we've been waiting
Dormic.
for.
I was so excited to see the 20 and then so unenthused to see
Does
a
Dormic
1.
rage?
Dormic rages. Thank you. I thought he was already raged for some reason. 19 to hit.
We need him to nat 20.
Yep.
Yeah, he'd actually do damage. Well, it's not. He only does 1 extra minimum than I do. Not when he's
The
raging.
rage, yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was that?
A 19 to hit.
19 to hit does not hit. Sorry.
Enemy 3.
Well, we only have a 25% chance of hitting him. So
Enemy 3. So,
this is going to be hard.
let's see. The enemy 3 was yes. Okay. So the golem lets go of its sword, and the sword flies by all the way up into as it's mechanically it's taking the disengage action and
30
flying.
feet is right here.
Yeah, within melee, right there.
Okay.
Is that
And?
his turn?
And well, it took the disengage action. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Dormic's a sentinel. Not yet.
Okay.
Actually.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right,
Okay.
cool. Yazure. There's
Uh,
a sword in front of you.
I'm gonna.
Sword.
I am going to die. No. I'm going to burn 2 sorcery points and cast darkness on myself.
Ah!
Do so.
I can't see
yeah.
you, fool.
Blind is so.
And I'm going to move like over here somewhere.
Disadvantage of attack.
Nope,
No.
no attack. It's blinded.
It can't attack if you're
attacks.
blinded.
It attacks you.
Has blind sight.
sense. Or blind sight.
So as you try to move away,
Whoops. Frolic, you fools.
Fucking everything in this is just.
Just big fun.
It's just like no. All of your things don't work.
a 9 to hit.
No, it doesn't hit.
Burn your sorcery points.
Did it feel like it could see me, or did it feel like it could sense me?
Well, since you can see, like
I can see what it's
you
doing.
can see it, since you can see it, as you move by it, it like follows you with its sword and takes an attack.
Okay, so
Is your
it's
darkness
blind sight.
centered on you?
Yes.
Oh,
Told you.
Yeah, it's on me.
well, the blind doesn't. Stick
Like
on
this,
it,
the
so you
point
can
of the
see
sword never like
Yeah, okay.
stops.
So it's completely. I wasted 2 sorcery points. Got it.
it. All 2 of them.
You fool.
Why would be here? Yeah, that's my turn.
Your turn.
30. Give me a wisdom saving throw on big guy.
On the big boy. Okay.
13.
It fails.
Big damage, big damage. 9 points of necrotic damage.
Takes, yeah, I mean, as these vibrations begin to rattle it,
Does it feel like it's resistant?
you feel like your spell did everything it needed to do.
Oh, okay.
You said 9 points?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alright,
Enemy
that
2.
brings us to enemy 2. As the golem lets go of the shield, it begins just kind of hovering around around the golem. And it looks like the shield is defending the golem of its own volition. That's it. That's its turn, and that brings us to the golem, or the giant armor golem thing. Yeah,
It's a golem. It's okay.
it's pretty much a golem.
You don't have to lie.
It's not actually a golem.
It's just an iron
but
golem,
like
guys.
Yeah.
it's not an iron
Get
golem.
ready for the
Oh yeah,
gas.
we're just dead.
Yeah.
Get ready for
It's
If
just
I
an
want-
iron golem with a dancing sword and an animated shield. We're fine.
with blindside.
We're fine. This is like a DC like CR 16 or something. You're good.
Something
Get ready
crazy
for
like
the
that.
slow, boys. Hey, we slow everyone's fun.
All right. So the armor takes a step to my. I'm sorry. Put it where the yellow piece is right now, and it begins to vibrate more and more and more and more, and then just this
Cast spells
like this scraping, like clanging sound of it just bursts out in a cone in front of it. I need Dormic and Tina both to give me a strength saving throw.
Counters.
Dormic has advantage on it. Tina failed. Dormic got a.
I'm sorry,
15.
a cube in front of it.
Dormic got a 15. Tina got a 10 at best.
10 at best does not save. Dormic, what did Dormic get? 15? Yeah, 15 is fine. And you take 7 damage, halved if you passed.
What kind of damage?
And if you thunder, I'm sorry.
That's very.
And
important
if you
for-
failed, you are knocked prone.
That doesn't really mean much for me. Alright, Tina's looking nice and bloodied.
Well, we can outrun these except for the sword.
And the door's closed.
Closed.
It's an animated door, animated shield,
We broke
animated armor. animated sword.
We broke the door. Well, door
If we had dispel magic, this thing would be a breeze, but unfortunately we don't, so.
2 more levels.
Okay. Is there anything else it's doing?
No, that was its turn.
Cool. I'm going to eat a muffin.
Do the muffin.
You're gonna stand up.
Sure. Like it matters. Stand up. I'm gonna go here. It's my movement.
Okay.
And then bonus action. I guess I need to keep track of Dormic's health.
I mean, it would help.
You took 3?
No, he took.
He took 3.
But I was thinking
7 half to 3.
Yeah.
And he's not prone. Cause strong.
He's strong. He's dormic. He's like a mature version of Johan.
Physically or mentally?
All right.
Okay. It's Dormic, come on.
Storm
That was
son.
Tina. Did Tina want to use a bonus action or?
She didn't use it because she's saving her bonus action on other stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
Dormic,
Dormic is going to attack it.
do so.
is it
Recklessly.
disadvantage?
Do so.
So close to a natural 20.
At least you hit.
That is 10 points of slashing damage on the big guy.
What was the roll? The attack roll?
23.
Oh yeah, you're good. 10 points. You said?
Sorry, 24. 10 points. Yeah.
Yeah.
If a
okay.
24 isn't hitting, we need to leave.
Yeah. Holy shit.
As this just heavy blow comes down, as the sword lands true, cleaves a deep gash across the breastplate of the armor. It looks damaged.
All right.
Enemy.
Enemy 3. Sword, bitch.
Sword.
Bitch.
Sword bitch. Who's closer?
15. Am I in
We're
darkness?
about the same. But it has drawn blood. Well, not really.
No, it hasn't.
How
It
far
attacked
is the
because he was
radius?
It's
close.
15-foot radius.
Oh, so then no.
Sword is going to move that way to that character over there.
Bullshit. You can't even see.
I'm invisible.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna take a slash.
Me standing 5 feet away from this pillar.
Does an 11? I'm sorry, a 12 hit?
Fucking hell.
Am I?
Oh,
Have armor.
oh right, we did mage armor in the last fight.
That's
Or the
smart.
first fight last time.
God.
So it's a no.
No.
Okay.
It's a magical force of armor.
Yep. So that does not hit. And just as the magical armor just stops the blade inches from your flesh.
If you can pass through other people's space, can other people pass through your space?
I think technically no. It's just when I'm moving through, I can. It doesn't
Yeah.
say other
They
people.
I mean,
can't-
Doesn't say other-
I'll take half movement.
They can't, like,
moving
do
through your
this?
space then.
Yeah, it doesn't say other people can move through my space. It says I can move through
Yeah.
other people's space.
Okay, so my turn. I'm going to burn my final first level spell slot to give myself another sorcery point. 10, 15. Dragon's Breath!
All right.
Okay.
Acid!
All right.
Advantage on this saving throw. It's dexterity, right?
It's a bonus action to cast that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I burned my bonus action,
Yep.
so I can't do that.
Ah.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna... I'm gonna stand there awkwardly behind you and I'm gonna drop darkness because it's not doing me any fucking good.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do acid splash on those two.
Acid splash.
Yep.
What save is that?
Dex 14? 14.
Okay.
Whoops. Probably isn't got a great dex.
Even with advantage. The shield tries to get in front of it, but fails to do so.
It gives it advantage? Fuck.
That's
It's
saves?
either
Wow.
well, it's either advantage on a dex save or disadvantage on the next attack against it.
Well, I have
Acid.
attack against it.
Dormic
No.
attacked it.
Yeah, with advantage, and I didn't tell you to roll with disadvantage.
Oh,
No,
then you
I thought it
shouldn't
was
have
just,
reckless.
I did reckless because I thought he
Yeah.
had to get over the disadvantage,
Okay.
but it doesn't matter.
Anyway, either way. But the shield has to make the save too.
Yes, and I was going to roll for that one next. God, I rolled so low for both of them.
That's great news.
But they both failed.
They both take 2 acid damage.
Oh my
You take all 2?
Yeah, they both take all 2.
That's important when he's
There's
about
a
to
tiny
cast
hole, like,
Yeah.
erupts with the acid.
Just some bubbles of acid kind of start burning away at it. And just...
Alright, my turn.
Okay.
Joseph.
I'm going to... I'm going to magic missile the big guy at level 2.
I mean, that's double the minimum.
Yeah. So 8.
Yeah.
12. 12 points of force damage.
Yeah, it fails.
So that was the last one.
Or wait, you magic missile?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then it does it. 12 points, you said?
Yep.
As it takes it. And the armor is looking beat up, almost like it's about to fall apart. God, that was a lot of damage.
Magic missile.
Yeah, it just works.
It just works.
It just works.
Enemy 2. The shield.
Enemy 2, the shield. The shield begins interposing itself between the between you guys and the armor again.
Okay. Enemy 1.
Armor man.
Armor man. The armor, as it brings its hand up, the hand begins spinning, just as it tries to jam it in, almost like a drill into Dormic. He's going to roll. Ha-cha-cha. God, I rolled so low.
18 to hit.
Oh my god. It does not make it. An 11 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that's good. It's good for us.
Yeah. And it's going to just take a slam attack against him next with his other hand. Oh, that's a crit. Okay.
Oh, wait, Tina can't do that.
Yeah. So that's gonna fucking crit.
You're not a 6th level grave cleric?
And a 1 level 5 cleric.
Like,
So that's gonna be 18 damage.
18 damage.
What
kind of damage?
Bludgeoning. It's a
Okay.
slam attack.
Halved.
Wow.
Big deal.
Yeah, that's like almost.
Its arm turns into a taser and it's lightning damage.
That's one less than my max.
that seems to be how this combat is going, so...
That's one less than my max with attempt.
18?
19.
18 with that crit, yeah.
Oh, how much damage did you take? I'm at
No.
26.
Oh shit. I'm probably a little
Right.
higher then.
Dormic's taking the damage. Alright,
Okay.
we're good there. My turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
stab the thing in the back.
Is the shield doing stuff?
Yeah, disadvantage on this one, sorry.
So
Fuck! Natural 1 and a natural 20.
Oh, man.
But I'm a halfling.
You are
yeah.
a halfling, reroll it.
another.
Is
Roll
it another natural one? Oh my god! Roll me a d6.
Wait, hold on. I have the
next
luck
to you?
feat. I know.
No.
Don't roll.
Literally everyone.
Yeah, don't roll a 1.
6.
You're fine. You just missed spectacularly.
Holy, very spectacular. Like, holy shit.
It's like I'm flipping
It's
a
like,
coin over
oh
here.
no! Oh wait, I've got this! Oh
Could've-
Whoa, whoa!
Could have stabbed a ear over there.
no! Oh boy.
Okay, well, that's that.
Yeah, people. So far, I've been the only one taking friendly fire.
I'd just
so-
like to say, 4 attack rolls in a row for Tino were not 20s, except that one just stupid
disadvantage.
interpose.
Dormant.
Yeah.
Dormic.
Wait, shouldn't it have been a straight roll?
Yeah,
Because you're flanking?
that would have been just a straight.
It's already been done. Dormic's attacking with advantage.
Technically, he would have had
You
advantage.
re-rolled the 1 anyways.
Dormic was-
Well, I mean,
was
I should have just rolled once.
Oh, we never said
I rolled
anything.
the.
Well, yeah, but he
I rolled the
he
with
wouldn't have
advantage. I
reckless
did
if he
1 d20
didn't
first.
think
That
he
was
had
a nat 20. Then I
disadvantage.
rolled the
Yeah,
one, but it doesn't
still
matter.
did.
Because he just got a 16 plus stuff.
This is Dormic.
Yeah,
Okay.
21.
21 will hit.
That is 10 points? 11 points of slashing damage.
Enough. How does Dormick want to do this?
He wants to cut into it and rip it apart.
Yeah, so just longsword comes into the mark that he's already left behind, cleaves into the breastplate and through the important like straps holding it together, and just breaking some sort of magical seal upon it, and the armor just begins to creak as it reaches forward, and then it collapses in front of him.
Does the shield and sword collapse too?
I mean, no.
They're completely separate things.
Dang.
Enemy 3.
Enemy 3, that is the sword. It's gonna slash at the person immediately in front of it.
He might take damage.
That is a 13 to hit. It misses. Have not been rolling well this combat.
Azure.
Okay, I was like, wait, what? Are we skipping me? Okay.
Apparently.
I'll go. You know, I'll wait. I'll wait.
Good thing that you didn't.
I'm really glad that I happened to burn my bonus action before. I'll just firebolt the shield.
Okay, do so.
It's the only one I can see, so you know it's the biggest threat here. Totally not the giant fucking sword. Natural 20, max damage, so 20 fire damage.
Oh my goodness!
This shield splinters.
Your hand is covered in soot.
Good fucking lord!
Just like woo.
It is warm over
After
here.
seeing those ballista like firebolt things, just I've given that away, but whatever. Yeah.
It's just so pretty.
That is nice. So
pretty. Okay.
As you're using the wand, right?
Yeah.
Oh, just.
I mean, my second 920 was also minimum damage again. So
oh boy! Splintering that shield apart. It's gone.
Gone.
Because you did like 20 plus damage.
Yeah.
Hey Joseph, everything's fine. I don't know what to say.
Joseph, your turn.
You're being attacked by an animate sword.
There's still a sword here. I'm going to take the dodge stance and move.
It takes an attack
Why
at
don't you
you.
just take the disengage action?
It's probably still.
It misses.
Yeah.
As I roll sub 10 again.
Watch him get 2 nat 20s on that.
Okay. That's what
Heal me! You haven't taken any damage.
This sword has not rolled above, like on the dice, above a 10. Yeah,
Alright, it's my turn.
I'm waiting to cast shield too. You just need a 15, man.
I went 30 feet and I can't. I'm gonna hold my action to attack it if it gets near me.
Dormick is still enraged.
The sword like stays there like I'm safe.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh,
Recklessly. 22 hits.
20 hits.
6 damage.
It takes it. Just clang! They're in like a sword fight. Just the sword kind of cracks a little bit. Not too much though.
Sword's turn.
Sword is going to immediately strike back. Parry! Ha! Ya!
Damage.
And then, oh yeah, you're reckless.
Reckless.
Needs an 18.
Are you really rolling that bad?
I just cocked that one to shit. That one's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirtily hit.
The dirty sword.
Even with shield.
Finally, I roll something with the sword. That's going to be 5 damage slashing.
Oh. 2 damage.
I feel like I should have given bonus health points now. I feel
Yeah.
that his actual hit points got hurt.
Alright. I should.
I'm gonna move like 30 feet that way, and then I'm gonna firebolt. Let's see if I can pull this off again. No. 22 to hit.
Oh, that's good.
No? That
I didn't
hits.
get a natural 20 with max damage. I dealt 3 damage. It's not the same.
Yeah,
So,
it
yeah.
takes 3 damage.
Significant.
Hit the broadside of the sword.
Alright, my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was gonna go. I have no good reason.
It has been damaged.
Told.
3 times.
Firebolt.
Firebolt the living.
Dude.
Literally nothing was been inside of that tray.
That's not 13.
13 does not hit.
Nope.
Firebolt goes wide. Just misses. I mean, a moving sword is kind of hard to hit.
10, 15, 20,
Aim at.
25. I'm going to recklessly attack.
Are you?
No.
No.
That is a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit. The
Jesus.
sword maneuvers just out of sight as it ching, ching, ching parries your rapier
Whatever, I don't even care.
Dormic.
as it dashes it aside. Dormic, rolling with advantage. As it can't engage both of you at the same time.
It doesn't hit.
What are you looking for?
I got a 15.
Yeah, 15 does not.
Okay.
Ching, ching, ching.
Azure. Oh,
Nope,
wait.
enemy.
Enemy 3.
Enemy 3. It's going to slash at the one that it's actually having a sword fight with currently is Tina.
Oh, disadvantage.
Yeah. Disadvantage. Wait, why?
Because
Because
Dormic
Dormic
attacked
attacked it and he's raging, so his spiritual guardians are protecting me.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
got like
then,
a big flying thing in front of it.
and I
like a
suppose it
prism.
would have more incentive to attack Dormic.
Yep.
What?
Dormic is not recklessly attacking right now,
Nope.
so
Straight roll.
Straight roll.
that's an 18 on the die. It's going to be
Probably.
22 to hit,
Yep.
Just hits.
and that will be max damage for 10 slashing.
Oh!
That could have killed me.
13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Oh.
Why is this CR 1/4 sword proving a bigger difficulty than the giant armor?
Dice roll!
Because we focused all of our attacks on it.
Because I didn't. We
This thing was a pain just because of the stupid column in the way.
Natural 1.
Natural.
Wow!
Yeah, what are you attacking with right now? Firebolt?
Yep.
Don't roll a 1 or a 2 on this d6.
1 or 2. Fuck.
Five.
5.
That's good news.
Yeah, you just miss.
Alright.
Yeah, the sword is like.
I'm going
Tina!
to attack with advantage.
There you go.
I actually hit and do maximum damage. Oh, 19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
Oh, sorry, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Max damage of 10.
I was gonna say fuck.
And how much damage has it taken so far? Yeah, it's enough. Just ching, 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 ching.
I'm gonna parry it into the ground.
As it, you knock it away and just sticks there and vibrates and it ceases to move.
Ow. Ow! Ah! He's raged, and then it subsides.
Ow.
I mean, ow, my spell slots, but
My spells.
I burned so much like sorcery points on that.
Hey, I used up. I only have
He's
2
gonna
level
eat
1
one
spells
of
left.
his.
I only have one level 2 spell left.
One of his Tina muffins. So he's now at 21 instead of 17.
Tina, the talking muffin.
Yeah, the talking muffins.
So, yeah, in this room from where you guys are at the far side, there are 2 doors on the far wall on either side, basically like on the far wall.
Yeah.
On either side like that. There are 2 doors, both inscribed with the same kind of runic symbols that you saw on the double doors that you entered through.
And then in the center of this room, so like right about there,
Yeah, there's like
stuff on the
a
ground.
runic, like a circle almost with runic symbols in it. Yeah, that's what you see.
To be fair, making that that armor come at us 120 feet across the room was probably advantageous for us.
That
Oh,
helped a lot.
Yeah. So, shall we end it since it's 11 o'clock?
I do think that might be. A
Oh
good
wow,
idea.
yeah, it is. Okay.
I
That
suspect.
creatine's keeping you going.
Honestly, I didn't.
Bang!
I
That's super creatine.
not much is left in that. I didn't have much.
Doesn't take much super creatine to get you moving.
Okay, well, thank you if anyone is still watching,
Bye,
or if anyone is
everybody.
watching in the future.
Thank you. Bye. Have a
Have a wonderful night.
Oh, I'm so excited to send it to the
Sent it.
Oh my god.